Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. We are back for some more Beacons Aura today. Super excited to be here. Super excited to do this. I'm going to slide my camera over a tiny bit. There we go. And
get my dice.
Get your dice, Kelly. You're going to need those today. So yeah, it's good to be here. Good to be with all of you as well as we get into some Dungeons and Dragons today. So super excited. So, real quickly, we'll do our character introductions quick, just so that everyone kind of has an idea who our players are. And then we'll do a recap, some announcements too, and jump into the session. So Rachel, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes. Character though, or just
right.
You said character introductions,
Yeah.
so then I got confused.
Just give a quick overview of who your character is, just real quick.
Oh, okay. So I'm Rachel, and I draw most of the art on this channel. And I also stream art on Mondays, and it's always fun time. I play Keres, a 17-year-old shadow sorcerer, who's pretty energetic, and she has like dark markings after she got her shadow sorcery power, and it's a person, I think.
She's great. Maybe we'll find out more about something related to that today.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's go to Kelly.
Hello. My name is Kelly, and I play my character Raya. She is a rogue, and she's the oldest of the group and the most world weary. But no, she's an
That's a good way to describe it.
It's true. Yeah, and she's the one who has like the V under her eye area because she committed a terrible crime and has been punished for it and is now branded as an outcast. But yeah, she's been doing roguey things and shooting things. It's been good.
So good.
Yeah.
All right. And over to Mike.
Woo-woo. Hi, my name's Michael, and I play Renan or Mithranon. If you know my elf name, I'm an elf who's now a paladin and just multi-classed as a divine soul sorcerer. So it's pretty cool. But I ran away from the elves because they're like, oh, you got responsibility. But then I also ran away from my human adopted father, and he's dead. But now I have friends, and I have plants that I take care of. So yeah, things are really crazy right now because I have a moon lady who talks to me in my dream. And I said hi to a friend, and now, something happened. So this is going to be fun.
I said hi to a friend.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Good times. We got some great characters here, guys. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, and I am Mark, the Dungeon Master. And I've been playing a lot of the guy sitting next to me here, Carter. He has been traveling with the group, so been doing a lot of that recently. But yeah, quick announcements before we get into our session. Rachel is doing her art tomorrow, as she mentioned. She does her arts on Monday at 3:30 CST. It is a great time. You should definitely come and show up for that and hang out, because it's a good time to just interact with Rachel and myself. And sometimes Bardic's there, and you can hang out with him too, and just everybody else in chat. You can fall asleep because it's really relaxing too. It is nice to come like home from work and come and just kind of watch that stream, because it's just kind of like chill music and calm, and you're like, this is nice. So you can come watch that for a few hours on Monday evenings, and it's super good times. And then yeah, we're doing some other streams probably throughout the week. Tuesday, we're not doing a stream though, because I have a work-related thing. So no stream on Tuesday, but our Viewer Vote Tuesday is being pushed to the following Tuesday, which you can go into our Discord. And I'm not even going to try spelling Discord right, because I spelled it wrong last time. So somebody else can put it in the chat.
I'll do it.
You can go to our Discord and find our Marquee Gaming tab. Look under the weekly schedule. There is a vote there. And currently, last I saw, it was tied, which is very interesting. I'll have to decide what I'm going to do for a tiebreaker if it happens. But
D20 roll.
you guys can go in there and vote and break that tie, or potentially bring somebody who's down below the total up to being above. But I put a cactus in there too for fun, just for fun. So if you love cactus, go ahead and click that cactus button.
Cactus.
Show your love for cacti all over the world.
Currently the cactus is winning, but that's not a game, so that's fine. But yeah, that's happening on not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Real quickly, guys, announcement: next Sunday is the last session before we're going to take a bit of a break for a little bit. So we are going to do the 28th of March. We'll play our session, and then we will be on break until April 25th. That'll be our next session of Beacon's Aura after that. So Easter's on the 4th, and then Rachel and I are going to take a spring break and do the 11th and 18th off, and then we'll be back on the 25th to be back with all of you and enjoy some D&D then. So be here next week for sure too. So we appreciate you being here, but definitely come next week because it's going to be a fun session.
Oh, makes me nervous.
Oh, they got everyone nervous now.
I know.
Nervous.
Just the ominous words that you say as a DM and freak all your players out. It's great. So yeah, definitely be here for that. But that's the announcements. Besides, up here, we have a stickers follower giveaway goal going on. If you, lovely people, and people who join us, if we get to 200 followers, Rachel's gonna make some art of some of the characters, and we're gonna do some giveaways for those to people who are on our follower list. So, maybe share the stream with somebody who you think would enjoy it. If you can think of anybody who's like, oh, they're not here, they should definitely come. Shout it out to them maybe. And as we grow, once we get to 200, we'll do the sticker giveaway. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm very excited to see these stickers. We've talked about some interesting designs, and they're pretty cool. So,
Stickers.
I just gotta draw them now.
yes. So, 200 follower giveaway. We're getting pretty close too, honestly. Pretty exciting. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all my announcements. I'm not forgetting anything, Rachel, am I?
No, let's talk to Shadow Boy.
No, let's drag it out a little more. And
I've been waiting all week.
let's wait a little more and talk about something else. No, okay. Session recap. Our players are on a journey. I'm going to turn some music on too. Let me see. We'll do this one. Our players are on a journey west of the city of Beacon, which they live in, looking for two things. Primarily, they're looking for a demon to bring back on Raya's behalf to prove her allegiance to the city, which they did find last session. They did find a demon. They fought it on the top of the mountain, and they ended up winning. It was a tough battle. This ferocious creature surrounded by a bunch of the little demon things called Dractos, and they fought him off. And there's some battle scars, but they got the body they needed. And they decided that they would make their way down the mountain and potentially visit the other side of the mountain the next day after resting. Their secondary goal was potentially to find Keres' friend Rodden, and also Carter's friend, the one who's traveling with them, on this journey, as he is still missing somewhere under the control of the rejects, this terrorist group, whatever they are, of the city of Beacon. But that night, after they reached the base of the mountain, they were camping out, and they all took their watches, enjoyed the evening, hearing some rustling in the trees, and Keres especially wanted Renan to say hi from her to the Moon Lady, who Renan calls Luna. So he did, in his dreamlight trance that he has, and she touched his moon orb and told Renan to have Keres touch it. He woke up. He handed it to Keres. She felt a bit of a tingle in her fingers and a buzzing in her shadow markings as a form began to appear before all 4 of the group. A shadowy humanoid form began to emerge with long hair, pointed ears, masculine stance, and some tiny flecks of red, like small embers for what looked like eyes on its face. It looked amongst the party. And that's where we're going to pick up. Carter immediately pulls a blade, just kind of staring like in shock as this form appears in front of you all.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is it like attached to my markings? Like, is there like or is it like done now? It's like its own
thing now. It's not
attached to me anymore.
It's not attached to you anymore. It's standing before you, kind of floating there, this smoky form. Just
on a scale of 1 to 10, how creepy is it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how creepy is it? It's probably like a 7. It looks very skinny. You can make out some forms, like the facial forms, and the rib cage of it is still there, kind of visible in like the form it's taking as smoke. So it's pretty creepy looking. It honestly looks somewhat like a corpse when you see this.
Ooh.
Okay.
But
Looking at us.
long
So
hair is
she
kind of
sees-
flowing in the air. The red of the eyes begin to burn a little more as it makes eye contact with you, Keres.
Do you still have my moon orb, or am I holding it and she just touched it?
I think you handed it to her.
I think I took it because I was like, yay.
That's what I figured. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm still holding it, and I go, ah! And then she literally claps her hand over her own mouth because she knows you can't be loud in the woods. And you could just hear muffled, like, oh my gosh, I knew you were a person!
Carter's like, what is this?
Say
What is
anything?
this? What is this? And he's like holding his blade, ready to attack if he needs to.
Ren's just between the two of them, like,
Yeah.
Is it just staring at Keres, or is it looking around its surrounding? Does it seem like it's like
The
conscious of
smoky
where it's
form
at, or-
just starts looking to amongst the whole group, kind of looking at you with this. It's almost like a skeletal face to you see.
Gross.
As-
Hey! Are you are you these things?
and it looks at you.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't say anything.
What?
Can I roll insight on it? Can I roll insight on it?
Sure. You can roll your riot roll.
I
Go for it.
want to tell its mood.
How's it feeling? Is that in a
I'm
good
gonna say
mood?
you roll your riot roll with disadvantage.
Well, I got a 1 for the first one, so I'd
Nice.
say.
Okay. Yeah, you're freaking out. Like instant sweat
Creepy.
going down your face as you're like, what is this thing?
Okay.
You've heard
I
ghost
move
stories
over-
about ghosts before.
I move over within 5 feet of Keres, like waiting like on her reaction, but within 5 feet of Keres,
All right.
holding my
She
shield.
doesn't look very scared. Mostly because she looks looks really caught up in it. And she's like, "Are you?
And the figure just looks at you. Staring.
Do you do my magic?"
And again, it just stares at you.
This feels okay. If you are my markings, this feels sort of like when I'm trying to talk to you and you don't respond to me. When you're in my markings.
It looks amongst you all, kind of makes eye contact with you, Renan, for a second. And it goes down with its long fingers, like long smoky fingers, and begins to trace its finger through the dirt.
This is why you need to learn how to read.
What is he? Is he gonna draw a picture? Wait, he's gonna write something?
A few seconds later, there's some characters written on the ground.
Do we recognize?
Brennan, give me an intelligence roll with disadvantage.
Renan does?
Yes.
Oh.
Can I assist to make it normal?
No, you cannot assist on this one. This is just Brennan.
I want to help.
Do you need new dice? Would you want me to ship me some new dice?
You got a 1?
Yep. Okay.
10 and a 1.
Okay.
Oh!
So you look at these letters, and you're like, this is somewhat familiar, but I can't remember what this means. You're pretty sure it's some sort of Elvish, but you're like trying to recall your childhood, but it's been so long since you've really used this.
I don't. I think it's trying to talk. I don't know what it's saying though.
Oh. What, is it like the old language stuff?
No, well, I don't think so. I think it's Elvish.
It just looks at you, Brennan, and just has this burning in its eyes as it stares at you.
Look at her. Aren't you hers?
It reaches its hand out and points to the ground, just like expectantly.
Luna.
Luna, can you read this?
No.
I thought I had something. I guess I don't. Can I try again? I don't know. Like,
No, you got a
I
1.
don't think I can. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can.
You don't know what this is.
He just looks. He looks totally just doesn't know what to do. Looking between Keres and him.
Can you understand me though?
It looks
Like,
at
you can nod your head maybe if you do. Because I can't read. Except for hi.
Do I know any Elvish, like hi or anything, like something very simple?
You know very basic Elvish, so you might be able to have a little bit of a conversation with this thing.
What kind of Elvish would I know?
Well, you know the Moon Elf dialect, some of it. So.
Yeah, like a greeting or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you know greetings.
All right. He'll bend down and write that in the dirt across from what he wrote and just do the greeting.
It'll look down at it. The long hair kind of flowing behind it like smoke, and just it nods its head to you.
Okay.
So it only speaks Elvish.
Keres like gets in a little bit and just like waves to it.
Mithranon? Keres?
Does it look like it
It
got
nods. It nods.
Okay. I'll try again.
So, what'd you write on the dirt?
Basically, hello, or greetings, essentially.
Do you know how to say you don't know Elvish that well?
Mithron wrote hi on the ground, guys, basically.
Yeah.
How the tables have turned.
I don't really know Elvish that well, guys. I didn't.
Do you know how to say you don't know Elvish that well? Do you know how to say that? Like write it down.
No.
Okay.
So I want to point to like Ren's ear, and then like point to his like pointy ear.
Yeah.
And be like, "Are you an elf thing?" I don't say thing like I just mean thing like I mean, are you a person?
Do I know the Elvish for Sun Elf?
You probably would know like verbally for that, but
Yeah, he'll say Sun Elf, like questioningly, right after she says that.
and it will reach down and draw like a picture of a sun on the ground in the dirt.
Yeah,
Why is he drawing a picture of a sun?
And then it will point to what he wrote before that you cannot read, Brendan.
Yeah, so he's an elf. He's definitely an elf. I have no clue what he said though.
He's a sun elf.
I mean, so are you.
Does that mean he's bad?
No. Not unless you're bad.
Is that why you're giving me fire a lot?
Could you guys draw pictures to try and communicate? You just drew a picture. Maybe you guys can draw pictures.
Okay, well maybe he did save your life, Raya, so...
Saved your life, Raya. Or Keres multiple times.
Yeah.
You want me to draw a picture? What do you...
I'll draw a picture. And she draws a smiley face.
Okay.
I mean, more of a to communicate something.
It turns its head down, looks at it, and looks back up at you.
Smile!
It reaches down and writes another symbol in the ground. And just as it finishes it, the wispy smoke of it just kind of flies back into you, Keres, and just kind of enters your body.
What's that one?
I'm guessing that one carries over.
No, if you can go look at this one with disadvantage, intelligence roll.
Please! What is it saying?
Okay. 9.
9?
15
Okay.
9.
So you look at this, and you think back to your childhood the best you can.
1, 2, 3.
And you're like, wait. I think this is the Elvish word that means death.
Oh, perfect music. He's he's probably not gonna say anything yet. He's writing down the symbols into his like little notebook paper that he has like in the margins of the book.
That's a good idea.
I was just gonna say, yeah, we should write them down so we can take them to someone who does know.
So he's trying to copy whatever's on the ground.
Okay.
On the sheet that he has.
Okay.
Did he say hi?
I mean, yeah, something like that. So this one's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't get the full translation, but this is like something like death.
It says death.
Something like death.
He must really not like smiley faces.
I don't think he meant like death to you though. Can I have any connotation that it's not like a warning of like, I'm gonna kill you, death? It's more like death as a...
With the 9, you don't really know.
Yeah, okay. Insight roll on the symbol now.
Insight roll.
Nope.
Hey, why did you write death? She says to her wrist marking.
Is the orb still doing anything?
The orb looks like it normally does.
Yeah, okay, I'm really confused because there's part of me that always knew that it was someone, and I was kind of always hoping a moon lady would come out. But it's a shadow boy. He's an elf, but he's a sun elf, but he saved Raya. I'm really confused.
Well, I mean, that's your ancestry, right?
What if he's like a spirit of death or something? Not like... I don't know. I don't really know how elf stuff works, but...
He does
you guys
help
have,
me
like...
kill things.
Yeah?
Or...
He obviously has helped, and he might have actually... I think he helped you... Or he killed that parasite, so that's gotta mean he's good, right? Or at least want to help you.
Well, I think he's probably my friend. That's why I wasn't scared. I mean, I know he looks weird, but, like,
Maybe he's dying. Not dying.
Are you dying? I know nothing's gonna happen.
Like maybe he's just like weak. I mean, Luna was very weak when I first met her.
He could like
Really?
immolate people. I don't know if he's weak. He seems pretty.
Did you see his ribs?
Yeah, but like if he's a spirit, maybe he just needs a host.
It was creepy.
You guys look over to
Maybe-
it, and Carter's just like pale face after seeing this thing.
Yeah, and I guess
Hey,
it
Keres.
absorbed back into Keres. Hey, Carter, it's okay.
That was weird.
That was really weird.
I mean, okay, it was weird.
It's never
What?
happened.
Sorry.
Hey, Keres, do you know what happens to sun elves when they die, or do they like?
I don't know anything about sun elves.
I was just saying maybe some of them die and they're able to like possess people or something. Not badly, not like a bad way.
In a nice way.
Well,
Yeah, I mean he's helping you.
Well, oh yeah, Carter, I know it seems weird, like we should be freaking out more, but like ever since I got my injection, I felt like something, like my magic was actually the one that was teaching me how to do magic. And like when Colin came and tried to take control, I could feel like this shadow thing helped me not have it happen. And then he also killed my parasite and he saved Raya.
So you have a parasite and you have a smoke ghost in you.
I don't think I have a parasite anymore. I think
Well,
Smoke
great.
Boy
You lost
killed-
one of them. Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So
what do you think happened to the body, though?
of what?
Parasite?
Did Smoke Boy eat it?
Or it was
Like
discarded like
absorbent.
other parasites are.
I don't actually want to think about that because if it's still around, I really don't want that. Ugh.
Well, I know. I don't remember a lot, but I know my parents used to talk about different, like, spirits of the elves that are kind of like our deities, kind of like how Luminance is, I think. And maybe that's one of, or is the Sun Elves one. I don't really know anything about the Sun Elves, but I've kind of thought that Luna is probably the Moon Elves version of that.
So you think Luna is a spirit god person?
Kinda. And it kind of felt like she was dying off just like the magic and the elves were, and that would make sense if the magic was going away and it was losing its power, why it's so skinny looking and on death's door. Unless
Yeah, I
it's
was
like,
just saying it's dying.
I don't know if it's dying or it's like a life and death sort of spirit, like, I don't know, like sun and moon,
Like that's its name? Like
maybe.
I did a smiley face and then he was like, "Hi, I'm Death."
Potentially.
So
Unless it's
did
to warn you, but it's the only other thing I can think of.
warn me.
That doesn't make sense though.
Did Moon Lady know that would happen? Because you gave me that and that's what made it happen.
I guess? I don't know. She said this would help you? I don't
Would
know how
help me? Well, I have someone to say hi to.
I mean, you can always say hi to Moon Lady too.
I mean, I'll keep doing that too.
Maybe I'll try talking to it. I don't know. That's weird. I put my hand out for the Moonstone.
Hand it back.
Do you want to come out too? Okay. I didn't think that'd work. I was just worth a shot.
Yeah.
We're all having nice for having breakfast together. Want to come out? Okay.
Carter
So
finally
I-
puts his blade away.
It's always been in a dream.
And Carter finally puts his blade away.
I don't know how to feel that it's a sun elf.
I mean, it could be a good thing.
Why?
You can learn about them. They can give you powers. I mean, just because it's a sun elf doesn't mean it's bad. Just because I'm a moon elf doesn't mean I'm good, right? Don't we determine that?
He's obviously helped you too. So.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I think if he didn't help me, I'd be like, get out of here, and I'd be really mad at him. But he did really, really help us. So I'm not mad at him. I'm gonna give him a chance. We'll keep giving him a chance. He's done a great job so far. You done great, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do I know sorry in Elvish? Like, thank you, sorry. Excuse me.
Give me a intelligence roll.
Disadvantage or regular?
Regular.
10.
Okay. You think you remember it. You tell Keres.
You can say it like this.
Okay, so I'll try and say it.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah, see, do you understand why, like, I want to teach you how to read now? Because, like, if it knew English, we could talk to it.
But it doesn't know English. Or
Common.
whatever. Common.
I know, but, like, you know, it's just good to know these things. I need to work on my Elvish.
He drew a sun, though.
He did.
Also, you wrote the symbols down, so we can always go see if we can find someone who can read it.
That's a good idea.
I don't like
Okay.
that it was preoccupied with me than with you, though.
Huh?
I don't like that it was more preoccupied with me than with you, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
I
you
don't
could tell
really
that
think
you-
it's fair that you get a moon lady and then my shadow boy just kind of liked you.
I don't think it liked me, Keres.
Oh, what? I was talking to you.
Do I get the feeling that it was more animosity towards me or more of an interest in me?
You can give me an insight roll.
Yeah. Riot roll. I never get
You
to
do better than me. Too bad.
Come on, D1.
Ooh.
Very nice. You kind of think back to it, and it did not look at you with what you could perceive as like anger or aggression or anything. As you kind of sit there and you're like, wait, maybe it was just trying to connect with me because like I was an elf and maybe I could be a form of communication with the group or something. But
Okay, well, I think he's just trying to talk.
Maybe he knew you could, write or speak Elvish.
I think it assumed that, yeah.
Because you said, don't you, maybe he can hear us, I don't know.
Keep on forgetting.
Might have heard you speak Elvish, like, very briefly.
Brennan's a full elf, that's right.
Maybe he knows he hasn't ever heard Keres speak it, so he...
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, I can teach you a little bit I know, and maybe I can try and jog my memory.
Okay. I want to talk to him, but don't tell anyone I would learn it.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to know.
Sure.
Carter looks over. I'll know.
Carter, you said you could keep secrets, though.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? I'll do your laundry for like 2 weeks.
Keres, don't let him. Don't stop.
Too late. You already said it. Deal.
Yes.
Such a bully.
I mean, it doesn't take me that long anymore with Shadow Boy.
That is true. Yeah. You can have the shadow do all your laundry.
Guys, should we call him Shadow Boy?
Call him whatever you want.
I was gonna just call him Shadow, but then I was calling the parasite Shadow, so that was confusing.
I think he's the actual Shadow. I think that the parasite maybe the parasite was parasiting on him, not you.
Oh, maybe. Huh.
Like took over his voice or something, or I don't know.
Would I know enough to know Shadow in Elvish? Like shade or dusk twilight.
I would
Smoky boy in Elvish.
say you, with your knowledge, would know black in Elvish, in the Moon Elf dialect.
Wanted to see what it looked like. It doesn't come up here. Okay. I've been using a Lord of the Rings Elvish.
Oh, okay. That's where you're getting all your words from?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm just gonna call him
Maury.
Maury.
There goes the light.
Like the fifth time today.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Hey, you know when you say the word for darkness.
Yeah, it
you
always
go.
happens.
There you go.
I think I'm just gonna call him. I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna try out a few things and see what sticks.
That sounds like a great idea. Right.
Carter starts packing up his stuff. Just like, what are we doing today?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys still want to go up the mountain?
I mean, we did
I
really
don't.
bad. We
We
did
do
really
really
bad
bad.
last time.
It's up to you
It's
guys.
hard
Any-
to like want to anymore.
You guys wanted to see it. I'm willing to do it. Or even I could. I mean, again, I know we don't want to split up particularly, but
We shouldn't.
that's true.
That's how my mom got
okay.
turned into a snowman.
Well, not snow, like a Iceman.
Yeah,
Ice.
ice woman.
Could we
But
like?
for real though, like we shouldn't go by ourselves.
Should we do the body here?
Well, okay. Maybe we could too. I was thinking a little bit last night. Maybe we could walk around like the part of the, like not climbing the mountain because we're like really bad at climbing, you guys. Like so bad at climbing.
We're good at falling.
And
Speak
falling,
for yourself,
yeah.
Keres.
You fell too, Carter.
It's because the rope broke off, or the tree broke that was holding me up.
I mean, you fell before the rope break. I'm just saying.
What?
I just didn't catch you. There's a difference.
Well, you're good at catching us when we fall too, I guess, Carter. But no, like, okay, so, we're not the best at climbing.
Why don't we just go home?
We gotta find Rodden, because I was thinking we could walk along, like, the mountain part and see if we can find him. And, like, wouldn't that be kind of starting to go home?
You want to walk along the border outside the aura?
No. Well, I don't know where.
Outside the aura.
No, not on the mountain, by the mountain. Before
Like
you
the
go
base
up.
of the mountain looking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see if we can find any signs of him. And if we can't, like while we're walking, then we can go home and then try again.
He looks
Maybe.
over at Raya.
That's just an idea.
I mean, you guys are I mean, sure. We can do that. We can carry this thing around for another day or so and see what we can find.
Would it sort of be kind of in the direction of heading home? A little bit?
Somebody can give me a survival roll.
Da, 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 da.
Can two of us do it?
Hold on. Oh, I got pretty good. Not that it matters. Okay, hold on. 21.
Right, you'd know that you're not really going home if you walk the mountains. It's kind of keeping the same distance, so yeah, perpendicular to the city. it would not give
I'll
you
say
any
that then.
significant
Yeah, I don't know.
progress home.
Yeah, that's not the direction of home. I guess we'd just be walking, like, just further east or west, depending on which way we go. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it would be. I guess north and south. I don't know which way we're going. But basically, it would not be back to the direction of home. So we can look there for a bit. I mean, if you guys want to spend a day doing that, we're already out here.
Pick up we can pick up some sort of sign of him or something. I don't know. Carter, Ren, what do you guys think?
Carter will say, like, I mean, I want to at least look for him, if nothing
That's
else. I mean, unless you think it'd be a bad idea to carry this thing around. But, I mean, we came out here for this opportunity, right?
Can we store this thing somewhere?
We don't have to, I guess, but...
Is there,
I
like,
think
can
we
look-
should take it with us, because...
Really?
Oh, go ahead. I mean, no, keep talking. Just Keres was just saying that.
Does it look? I guess what I know, it like does it look like there'd be animals or something that would eat like a decaying corpse of a demon, or
Could
does
be
it
a nature rule.
Like
what?
Dracto?
Nature rule.
Nature rule? I was gonna say because there'd be like some potentially, 15.
Yeah, I mean, you would know that. I mean, Dractos are known to be scavengers, and there'd be other creatures that potentially could come along, even things you don't know about. But there are scavenging creatures who would likely,
Okay.
if
Find
they
it.
found the corpse, they
Okay.
would probably eat it.
All right. Yeah, we should probably take it with us, but it's a bummer we found this first. Not.
Yeah,
some
like,
sign
because
of
seriously,
rotting.
what if we left it and then we just couldn't find it again, and then we
It
had
got
to go
eaten,
back?
or some other animal dragged it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should take it with us. Yeah, we can at least try for at least some of the day to find a sign of him.
Ren?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay spending a day. I think the longer we're out here, the more danger we're in. And we came here to do what we needed for Raya. But remember when I told you there has to be a limit, right? He could be anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know it took forever for Mr. Shaw to even find him. But I think trying is important.
Definitely worth it. Yeah. I mean, I want to find him.
How did Shaw find him? Did he ever say?
Mm-mm. But Rodden said that they kind of made a trap for him.
How'd they trap him? I wonder.
I don't know. Rodden was too busy just thinking it was so great that they won and how many people died. So I was more annoyed and horrified at that.
And it might not be a good, or it would probably be a good idea to follow the mountains until we can make a direct shot without going through the ice area if we're not thinking about
Yeah,
dealing with that right
Yeah.
now.
that's a good idea. Maybe too, the more we go along the mountain, we'll actually find a road or something we can go on.
Yeah.
So what, should we climb the mountain first and just take a look?
I don't know if I don't know if I want to climb the mountain. Unless you want to. Do you think it'll be really important?
Just
I mean,
curious.
do we think he's over that mountain? Or do we think he's like... I mean, it would be a good vantage point to see down. We could possibly see things that we may not be able to see from down below. But...
I'm assuming he's on the other side of the mountain if that's where we were heading towards, but I don't know.
So unless we
They
found a
might have the
path or
base on this
something.
side. Yeah.
Which, honestly, if we found a road, there may be a path to the mountain, like, below.
Like a road on the mountain?
Or through the mountain, yeah.
That would be so much easier.
But that we don't... I mean, it could be collapsed, it could be... I'm assuming, because if... Wait, Mark, there's, like, still houses and stuff, or like, it looks like it's the more wilderness, but there's still, like... Because I'm thinking, like, in my imagination, I'm thinking, like, an old, like, highway that, like, you know...
Yeah.
So,
I mean, so you guys were in an area that had houses and stuff, but then you left the road and started walking directly through the woods, so you have no idea if there's any roads nearby that are by the mountain.
Because here's the thing: either people before, everything happened, either they went through the mountain, or around it. But I'm assuming they had to get to the other side somehow, right? Maybe not.
And this is like a range of mountains too. It's like a whole bunch of mountains that you're kind of around. So you walked at the base of like this mountain range, basically.
Well, guess we just start walking and see what we see. Maybe there'll be a better path.
At the base, you mean? Yeah. We can always see if we can find a pass too. Like if the two mountains like split and we can find a way, through them.
We don't have to look at the other side. That's not important. It was just
Somewhere in
it was an opportunity to take when we were up there. Now it's more of a risk than anything.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I can lead again, if need be, but
Help.
yeah, I was gonna say, can someone help me look for signs of riding too?
Okay. Are you guys gonna go take the more northern route or the southern way?
I'm feeling north, but that's just a gamble. There's no rhyme or reason.
So, Beacon, we went west last time because the mountains were there.
Yes.
Do we have any sort of idea where we were when Illuminance got us at all, like north or south of that one?
You would guess likely where you are, both the snow thing and kind of the direction you're approaching from was more northern than where you are now, but you're not 100% sure. But you kind of went north of the city and kind of hooked over as you were with Carter and Rodden the first time. And
but it's easy to say it's not south, essentially.
South.
That we're assuming it's not like way south.
It's just dependent on how far south, because you guys came in at a lower angle when you came in. Like they were coming in from a higher spot and went down, and you guys came in from a little bit lower because you didn't go as far north out of the city. Is your guess? So
yeah, north makes more sense to us as well. Yeah.
Okay. Then that then.
So north?
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys going stealthy or are you going regular speed?
We do have our thing we do.
Which is what? I forgot.
We'd go normal speed, and then when we think something's like going on,
Yeah.
we go stealthy.
Let's
Okay,
do
so
that.
normal speed it is.
Keep a lookout. Normal speed, but keep a lookout.
With
All right.
Specky Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I need somebody to give me a d20 roll as we get another day of traveling.
Do you want me to do it?
You're the
Yeah, you
only
do it.
one
I did it last time.
that hasn't got a nat one yet, so.
13.
13. All right. Where's my list?
where he keeps the
Rainy
list
day
down,
where we
guys.
find a book of Elvish words. For
Yes!
Wow, how easy.
He's like, yeah, no.
Hey, Ren, can you please tell Moon Lady thank you for the Shadow Boy?
Yeah, you can tell her too.
Okay.
All right. So, it's another fairly overcast day today. Sort of hard to navigate based on that because the sun is very hidden and the tree lines also make it difficult. You're kind of between trees and mountains, so it's not a ton of visibility. But Raya and Keres are near the front. You guys can choose to roll advantage for one of you, or each you can roll perception rolls as you move forward.
Let's each roll.
Okay. 20, but not.
Oh yeah.
Okay, nice.
10.
10, okay. So you proceed forward, kind of keeping the edge of the mountain, looking up it, and kind of keeping an eye on the woods too to make sure nothing comes out. You guys are traveling a slightly slower pace just because of Renan, and Carter will offer to carry the body too from time to time to give you some relief. But the two of you kind of switch on and off, but a little bit slower based off of the extra encumberment of this body. But keep looking. Occasionally you spot like a small group of Dracos, and you kind of get out under some tree cover just to make sure that you don't get spotted by them and they fly off. And, keep looking up the mountain for any sign of anything. Look into the woods for anything else. But at one point up ahead, kind of as you continue to go more north, Keres and Ra, you both kind of look up and you see perched on a rock what looks to be like a very large nest. Like it's really big.
Define
like a
nest. Like what does it look like? Yeah.
I mean, you know, like bird nest size and stuff.
Uh-huh.
This looks like a house size nest.
Oh, there's
Do
gotta be
Dracto make nests? Like,
This would
do Dracto?
definitely not be something made by a Dracto. This is way too big. Like, it's got large, very large pieces of wood and debris. Looks like even there's like some roof like chunks that are just like on the side of this mountain. Like, it looks like very big things have been brought up here to create a nest.
Can we just watch for a minute to hear or like listen to see if we hear or like see anything
Okay.
flying in and out?
So you quiet down and just kind of look around. It's pretty quiet, but it's still up a ways on the mountain. It's on the edge. There does not look to be anything inside of it from what you see right now.
And
we
it's
don't hear
up the
anything?
mountain, you said?
It is up the mountain, yes. It's kind of perched on this little section of the mountain up fairly high, but you can see it.
Does it look old? Like how it's been like, because you have abandoned birds nests look, they look like kind of old and not used.
From the angle you're at, it's pretty hard to tell.
It's definitely not abandoned. Look at Renan wants to pass on it. Michael totally wants to go up and see what's in
Yeah.
it.
That's a really big nest.
You guys know it would require a lot of climbing to get up to it if you guys wanted to get to it.
A lot of climbing.
Like, it would probably take at least an hour, depending on how well you guys do climbing, to get up to where it's at.
The more the effort, the better the quest.
That's what I was thinking, but see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, ooh, if this were a video game, I'd be like, oh yeah. So, you know, but
The
we got
carrots
the body with
working.
us. And we all are really bad climbers. That's my only like. If we were better climbers, we
I'm
would have
not
the body
the
of.
worst climber.
I'll kind of look back at you guys. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to just pass by quietly, or should we take a look?
Why would we look in there?
I don't know, but that's true. I don't know why I would. I don't know why I said that.
Rye's suddenly ashamed of herself.
Carter's like,
No,
are
I
you
mean, like,
are you
know.
crazy? That's not
you
rotten.
know, like birds are gatherers. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something cool in there, but no, like that's totally like not. That's no. Let's not take the
Do
risk.
you think Rodden's in there? Is that
Well, I
what?
was just gonna. Well, no, not
Right.
right. But what if? Do
Could've
we
been
see? Do I
taken as a
recognize the
worm.
debris? Do we recognize anything from the debris? Like, does it look like anything? Like, does it look like something that could be used for like a reject camp? Is like old houses? Like, is there anything that like or old like parts from a house? Like, what's the debris?
I mean, like I said, there's a section that looks like it's made from like a section of rooftop from a building, but otherwise it's kind of hard.
And we're pretty far from buildings, right?
You have no idea where you are. There could be houses nearby and you have no idea, so.
We should totally just keep on going, guys.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I want to try and find Rodden, so
Should we sneak? Should we just be quiet? 'Cause
yeah.
I don't want a giant bird getting us. Okay.
Alright.
So we're gonna sneak, Mark.
So go ahead, roll your stealth
Thank you.
rolls as you move past this section.
Meh.
Glad I got that roll out of the way.
19.
Rev it.
11.
Hold on. I always forget what my stealth is for this. 23.
23. Nice. So you guys are all mostly quiet. Ryan, you're carrying the body at this point, and it's a little loud, little heavy footsteps you got going, but
Heart keeps on poking.
there's a couple times you adjust and it kind of makes a little bit of a noise, but it's, for the most part, you guys are fairly quiet going through this. But yeah, you're keeping to the tree line, trying to not be spotted, kind of going between trees as you can, looking around for any sight of danger as you slowly make your way up kind of directly beneath this nest now and just look up at it.
Did we see anything?
Or hear anything.
You don't see anything where you're at right now. It's just, you can see the form of this nest, but you don't hear anything either. It's very quiet. But you guys look at it, and as you continue to sneak past it, keep moving north. Onward into the afternoon time, you'd guess, based on what you've seen. And keep moving north.
The whole time while we're walking, though, Renan's going to be racking his brain, trying to figure out what those symbols mean, seeing if he can jog his memory, but also, like, interchanging with, like, silent little whispers of prayer of being like, hey, yeah, so, Keres says hi and thank you, and thanks. What was that? Why? And do you know what this means? And just, like, be just praying.
Okay.
Whispering that to her.
So you are, with your book out, kind of looking at that.
Yeah, anytime I'm not carrying it, I'm like trying to do that.
Yeah, Carter's got the body, and afternoon time, give me another intelligence roll with disadvantage.
Some bad rolls. 6.
6, yeah, it's still, they're not sure. You think about it though, and you think like the first sound of the word is an R sound. That's about all you know.
Cool. Radical, bro.
That's probably what he said.
That was it, radical.
My name's Radical Death.
Radical death.
But
He's actually like really cool. He just
but yeah, it's quiet still. Again, occasional Dracto sighting, but you guys proceed into the afternoon. You're getting
Sometimes I still do. Hi Rodden.
okay. Just occasionally fire those off. You never get a response. But you get kind of to a more northern section where it starts to turn further west, this mountain range. It's starting to angle more that direction. And it's taking you further and further away from the city, you'd guess, at this point. But give me another perception roll, you two at the front, or you can do advantage for one of you.
We can both do it.
15.
Okay.
10. Again, I think.
All right. So you proceed a little further, still keeping an eye out for any sort of danger. Keres, you're looking up, kind of in the direction of the mountains. And as you kind of look from the mountains, you look ahead in front of you, kind of where there's open sky. And you could have sworn you saw what looks like the form of a dragon flying up that direction and like arcing back behind the mountains again. Way far away from you, though. It's super far away.
Okay, is Ren behind me if we're going Raya, Keres?
Yeah, it's probably Raya, Keres, Renan,
Ren, Carter. Okay, so Keres like stops and like goes like this to your shoulder or like to your chest, kinda. Like, hey, the dragon!
Did I hear it too, or did you just?
You did not see it.
Okay.
What? Like a
It's
Dracto?
gone. No! I saw what you saw. The dragon.
Oh, dang. Was it close?
No, it's really far away.
Oh. Maybe it's like really small, and we just keep on seeing it when it's really far away. Probably not. It's really big, I'm sure. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's small.
It just looks small when we see it.
We never seen it. Okay. That's
How are the
all.
mountains here? Is there any, like, does it look any easier? Like a pass at all around here?
I mean, from where you are, it's more like you'd guess you're getting to a point where you're starting to go around the mountains. It's kind of curving that direction. So maybe you're reaching like the northern end of the mountains and you're gonna turn around it, and who knows what's on the other side, but you're not really sure. But it's starting to angle more, arching to the west rather than north.
But where we were still going through the mountains, right? We weren't past the mountains last time?
You were up on like kind of the top section of the mountains. So if you would have gone straight west still, you might have passed through them.
So we are north from where we were then, if we're hitting the edge of the mountains.
Yes, you guys said you were going north, right? So
Yeah.
so you guys are definitely north of where you were.
So, okay. Yeah. So then our travels today, maybe I misunderstood earlier. I thought we were south from where we passed. So did we go past it and are now north of where we were before? Or was it from where we were actually south?
So you're talking about the original where Rodden ran away.
Yeah.
We're basically, yeah, I mean, I think he's just asking where are we in relation to where Rodden ran away.
So that's hard to tell, but like, or just that original path.
It's hard to tell, but you feel like you may have passed it at this point after your full day of walking and realizing kind of where you're at. So
Okay.
Yeah, I bring that up.
I didn't find anything. I did this all day.
So is it worth
Hey,
trying to get around the mountains then and just take a look to see if we can find a base or anything just for future reference or see what we see?
Wait, did Keres ever tell me about the dragon or just ran? Did I ever hear about the dragon?
I mean, I'm sure all you guys
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, which way did the dragon fly? Which way did it come from? Which way was it flying? Exactly.
west. It was going back west.
It was going back west.
Going back west. Going back west, which means it was east, right?
No, it's going west.
But
Right.
coming from the east.
Like it just like flew up and like arched around in a circle. So it was coming from the west and arched back and did like a U-turn, basically.
Oh.
Like a big circle.
Do you think I forgot. Was Rodden afraid of the dragon? Did he see the dragon? I can't
No,
remember.
he didn't care about the dragon. He was annoyed.
Don't we think that whatever he's serving is the dragon? Or no?
No.
We thought for a second, we thought maybe it was a dragon, but then we realized it's just a giant Dracto.
Did they explain what he serves as like dark and scaly, or was that, am I wrong?
Out of character. We thought it was a dragon at first, but then the more he described it, the more we realized it wasn't a dragon.
It was a giant Dracto.
It was like a
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wait? So we, because I saw the dragon last time, didn't I, Mark? Yeah, I did. The last time when I saw the dragon, was it doing kind of the same pattern of flying like that, or was it like flying in a direction? I can't remember.
That would be pretty hard to tell because you were much farther away at that point.
Okay.
So you just kind of saw it for a second and then it disappeared.
And I think Ren was the only one that saw it
I
that
think
time.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we could go.
Because the dragon's lair is an indicator that we're kind of in the area that Rodden was taking us to, right? Or closer.
Or around there, yeah.
Should we maybe look around and see if we see signs of anyone passing by here recently?
I think we're more north than where he would have been. Unless he skirted up the mountains like we are. But
Do we want to try and see if we can go back just a little bit and look more focused in that place where we think it might have been?
Sure.
yeah, Mark,
We can
if
look
we
for
could-
like.
yeah.
So you want to backtrack?
Where do we think that would have been? I mean, like, we have a good feel of the path we took.
I mean, you could just
Let
head
me try.
back. It's just you guys really don't know where you were when Rodden was taking you. You're just kind of guessing.
Yeah,
So,
because like it wasn't even in a like defined place.
you were
It
just in
was
the middle
just
of the woods. So
Yeah.
you have no idea. He could have been taking you more south there. He could have been taking you north again. He could be going straight west. You have absolutely no clue which direction. You're just guessing.
And we got lost too.
But we know it's not this way north because the mountains are ending. That's the only indication that we've gone too far.
It's
essentially,
not
right?
ending. It's just kind of starting to curve. So you guess though you probably are farther north though,
Gotcha. Okay.
because it didn't look like this from where you were.
Ripped out my own headphones. See, I want my instinct is to do like an Aragorn thing. We're like looking at the ground for like trap, but that's not probably. We don't even know what area we're in. It's like it's not practical.
Yeah. Find grass and mushrooms and.
So you guys want to keep moving the north direction or the south direction? Want to backtrack? Keep going forward.
When do we call it, guys?
Well, if we don't even know where we were, maybe we can just see if we find. Well, I guess Mark, can I tell like, so we're headed north, obviously, but are we like getting at this point further away from home, or are we about the same, like just parallel?
You'd guess you're moving slightly farther away from home the way you're going. If you keep following the mountains north the way you're going, the more north direction, you will get farther and farther away with each hour you travel.
Okay, so I think we are getting further.
Well, I'm okay with maybe just going back and seeing if we can find like any sign of him and.
You mean back south? Like backtracking south?
I mean, we didn't see anything when we passed this way.
Well, do we want to go a little further than that way then and see? I don't know what to do. I don't know how you find people.
I don't either, especially when you don't have any sort of way to trace them.
Is it? What, afternoon right now?
Yeah, you're definitely in the afternoon right now.
Renan looks to Carter and Keres and he goes, "Look, I know you guys really want to find him, but at this point we have no clue where he is. Could have gone to wherever this base is. Without some way of finding him, every hour and every day that we spend out here is just another risk of getting one of you guys hurt."
I wish we knew how Shaw found him the first time. We could talk to Shaw.
I don't know.
Probably had contacts and scouts and followed up with, I don't know, maybe they're selling serums and tracked them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could
But
we
we're
set a
just
trap for him?
walking
We
around.
went back?
We're not going to stumble into something. And if we do, we're going to stumble into something that's dangerous.
What's a trap Rodden would fall for if we set it? Not necessarily now, but maybe like if we came back and set a trap for him. What's a trap he would fall into?
It's a Keres.
Be like, wow, I sure wish I could join Column. Missed opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. What if he's with Column and other rejects, and then we're outnumbered and then captured again, and then we can't help him?
Yeah.
Or worse, we get one of us killed.
Can we try to look for the rest of the day, and then when it's night we can start heading back then?
And I was thinking, and yeah, I'm fine with that if you guys want to just go south until we rest, but if we go back at a southern angle towards the city, at least we're trying to find tracks of maybe where he was or where we got taken. And it's a needle in a haystack, but at least we're crisscrossing and trying to look. But we don't know what else is out here. It was dangerous enough just to come out here for the demon, and that's what we came out here for. We would have came out here to look for Rodden earlier, but this is why we came out here.
I want to go back home with some sign of him, though. At least some direction. Some sign he's...
I mean, me too, but like, We don't know where he is. He could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you guys want to find him. I want to find him too. I gave you my promise, and I will follow you if you guys want to stay out here. I'm just trying to bring up that point. I'm just really worried.
Well, I mean, we could always come back too.
And if
Like
you
we have to. If we don't find him, we have to find him.
or maybe we can find a way to track him, or get stronger and get some sort of magic that can find him. I don't know.
Carter
We'll
just
come
kind of
back.
like flops the body off of his shoulder, like kind of angrily. He's like, yeah, we'll do this whenever. But
What?
Where do you want to look, Carter?
I don't
Where do you
know.
suggest we
I
go?
have no idea where to go. But I want to find him, but there's nowhere to find. Like I don't know where to find him.
I don't even know where to start. Like that when you and Rodden were captured at first, like it took Mr. Shaw forever to figure out where you guys were.
The only idea would be if we can look up the mountain to find a base, and then look around that.
Wait. Idea. What if we tried to, like, capture a reject and make him show us? We could threaten him and be like, you're going to tell us where we're going. Let's go. And make them lead us there.
Would they know?
Maybe. Well, the problem.
I'm just trying to think of ideas, okay?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but like they love Colin so much. I don't know if that kind of takes over everything else.
Well, they are brainwashed. Yes, I don't know if self-preservation would even be a thing that they would listen to.
Or we lie and say we're looking
So-
for all want to join, that we believe in.
Yeah.
Or I
We
could.
lie.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be easy to believe that I want to join, especially if no one knows.
Mm-hmm.
You could change yourself to look like someone. Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm lost. Figure out where to go.
Where's the reject camp we were at the first time? Do we know where that even was? We still have no idea.
No, we don't. I don't
You
have
don't
no
know
idea
where
where anything
anything
is.
is.
Yeah.
I wish we had
Ren
detailed
makes
maps.
the point. Yeah,
Okay.
if we had any clue of a spot to start looking, Renan would be down. But the fact that we have absolutely no clue and then we're just walking and crisscross and lost, he's feeling like we're more likely to stumble into another like frost forest or something more dangerous than finding him.
So is how the mountain's kind of curving? Like maybe do you think so? Okay, I think either we could keep going that way and see if there's anything in that direction, especially if it is turning. Maybe we can see over it a little bit, or we could go back to where we think we kind of remember where we saw Rodden last and see if we can find something.
We passed by where we saw him. We can't find
Well, we
him.
don't know. We don't know exactly where it was though. So maybe we
That's
missed.
what I'm saying. How do we find where we saw him last?
I don't know.
Like if we go back and try and find that spot? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, or like looking more because we were just walking past it. But if we go back a little more to where we think the general area is, and then we look really, really, really hard instead of just walking by.
I mean, Carter just says to you, like, we could have gone the wrong way, too. Like, we should have maybe gone south instead of north.
That's true.
Well, if we're gonna look for the rest of the day, we could always keep going north for just like a minute and see if we find the mountain's curving. We could always see if it looks like it's just gonna continue to curve, or if we,
We go up the mountain.
there's something there, and then we could get back south.
Yeah.
Yeah, does it look like it'd be an easier climb where we are right now?
I mean, there's sections that'd be tough and sections that'd be easy, from what you can see. So, bit of a mixed bag. But if you guys do try to go up, you'll probably get up when it's getting to be about sunset time. So when you start getting near the top.
Okay.
Basically where we started the last night.
Yeah, it's probably not. Well, okay.
Let's just go south and backtrack. We just make.
Let's see if we can find like something of his.
Sure, or we just continue north. We should probably pick one though, because it's at this point it's like I don't know if we have time.
Based on the sound of it, it sounds like we're too far north. If we never saw the mountains curving, it'd probably be better luck to go south. If we never saw the mountains
Backtrack
when we were, yeah. Based on
let's do that
what
then.
we're trying to figure out, yeah. And if my logic is wrong, y'all can let me know. I'm just based on how I'm picturing this. If we were coming to the mountains and now they're curving, and we never saw that curve, then we're south of that.
You guys never got to the mountains though when you were going that way. So.
Right, but we saw them in front of us. We never saw that curve, right? We would have seen the edge of the mountains and seen them curve, right?
It's kind of tough. Like imagine like a curved angle. So like it's blocked off, so it looks like it's curving, but you cannot see what's beyond the curve. So you don't know how steep that curve is. You're also just guessing on which way is north and south, or how far north. So you could have been coming at a different angle straight in, and it wouldn't have looked like a curve at all.
Like it, right?
Wait, who has the compass? What does it look like? Right
Me! I take it out.
All
What's
right.
it doing?
So you take a look at this compass, and I mean it's still just kind of floating through, spinning, sort of westish, northish, maybe a little bit more, but spinning still kind of aimlessly.
Same thing.
And so you said it's pointing south or northwest?
We never took the compass out when we were on the mountains.
Does it look like it's pointing to the curve a little bit? Like I know it's spinning, but it looks like it's kind of pointing more towards.
I mean, if you had to guess on it going a certain direction, more kind of towards the curve, I guess. But
You guys.
Give it a shot. I just wanted to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Brennan's totally shooting. We're finding a needle in a haystack, so whatever you guys want to do.
I just rolled.
On a map.
I just rolled. So I'll just say, I mean, maybe we could keep going towards the curve in the mountains and see if there's anything. Maybe there is a reject hideout or something, and if not, then
I just rolled 2. Yeah,
we can go back to the
north.
city south and then look that way when we're going back home.
Okay.
Does that trust your
Yeah, I
gut?
say north too.
I don't, but thanks.
I trust my dice.
so you start going northward.
Yeah.
The rest of the day. Okay. So keep moving forward. Keep looking. Keep a lookout for anything. Give me another set of perception rolls, you two.
Okay.
Brandon will not be looking at his book. Will be
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hold on.
I got a natural 1.
All right.
That's okay.
Oh, perfect.
And Randy, you're not looking at your book, you said?
No, I'm specifically looking for any sort of sign to match where we were.
Okay.
Or to find anything like that to help them.
So, once again, you all are looking as much as you can to find anything, any side of it. You keep walking north, a couple more hours. It's now getting dark because the sun's on the other side of the mountain, so you guys are completely in shade now. But there's a moment, Raya, you look up, and you see a little section, a little ways up that maybe is a path. It's hard to tell.
I'm gonna point. Guys, is that a path? Is that a path to you?
It's like a better path than just climbing, yeah.
Keres, you don't see it, but
I don't see it.
Well, okay, can I, how far, do I have to climb up the mountain to get to the path, or just is this something I can walk up to?
I mean, you could look around. Maybe there's a way to get up there. Otherwise, you could climb straight to it.
I'll look around to see if there's an easy way up, but if not, I'll just start kind of climbing up to the path.
Okay. So you guys keep looking at the base. How long do you want to look for?
For the path?
Yeah. Like a straight up path to get there.
I'll say like 20 minutes at most.
Okay. So you keep kind of walking along the edge, looking and looking. You don't really see anything at this point, but yeah, it's getting to be dusk now.
Guys, okay, I know this is crazy. Do you want to climb up that while it's still like a little bit of light, and then just stay up there for the night? That way we're off the ground here. We're up on the mountain. It might be a little safer.
We'll be out the aura
Might have a
though,
path.
right?
Will we?
I don't know, but last time we were on the mountain.
Potentially, yeah.
How far up the mountain is it?
You could probably get to where you can kind of see it maybe in 30 minutes of climbing.
Why don't you take your compass out, see if it makes a difference, and see if we can figure out maybe when we just go through the aura, maybe the aura won't affect the compass.
Yeah, is the compass
Why?
looking different? Is it still spinning?
Well, if maybe the aura is giving some sort of magnetic interference or something, like changing.
We should have checked it when we were outside. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Because
Didn't even think about it.
Mark, you said Brennan understands a compass enough to know that it's probably the aura messing with it, right?
You have no idea.
Potentially, yeah. That or it's broken. Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. His running theory is that once we get outside of the aura, if it's working, then the compass would snap north.
Well,
And I got my divine eyes too.
we could camp here and then go see it in the morning.
That's true.
And if it doesn't do anything, then we just go home.
That's true. Yeah, we can do that.
Because isn't it like way more dangerous at night? That's what everyone told us. So if we go outside the aura at night,
That's true. Yeah.
That's why we'd find it and camp right inside of it. But yeah, I'm down going staying here at the base. Hey, you said it, Mark. You said it's
Yeah,
like
we
what,
can do
30 minutes?
What? To get up there?
You said it's only like 30 minutes.
You'd
to
guess
get
it would
there?
take about 30 minutes to climb
To the path or to get to the top
to
of the
the
mountain?
path. The top of the mountain would be hours. But if you found a path, maybe it'd be faster.
And what time of the day is it now? It's getting
Dusk.
Okay, we can
It's
camp
still
here
cloudy,
then.
so it's even darker than like a sunny day would be right now. It's getting dark. So
Okay. We should camp here then, I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I really thought Ron would just show up. She starts taking out her bedroll, sadly.
Rennan's getting ready for the emotional wreck of the ride home.
Carter and Keres are so sad.
Do I have any candy bars? Do I have anything?
So very
that?
dejectedly, you guys set up camp. Just kind of aimlessly
I'm
wandering
stoked because I found a path.
through this. But you have a path. Good job.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. So you got like some sort of path up there. Maybe it's a path. You think it's a path? It's a bit of hope though. On a pretty depressing day.
Yeah.
It's-
Keres is really quiet.
It kind of hits even harder than when Carter digs into the pack and starts passing out food, and he's like, "Guys, we're almost out of food."
Okay.
I'm not too worried about that. I think I can help us eat, or at least safely eat for the ride home.
Safely eat what?
Well, it's kind of a
Taco.
funny story. So I was, some of my mushrooms were going bad at home, and I was like, oh man, I wish they were like better. And then like my moonstone glowed, and I like touched them, and they became not as poisonous to eat. So I think I might be able to cast a spell to maybe
Not as
make-
poison.
yeah, to make some stuff safe to eat.
Have we seen stuff you can forage around the...
Yeah, like mushrooms or.
I
don't
know
know,
it's almost
ant-
winter, so...
I mean,
don't
you
know.
guys haven't really been looking for that specifically, and
That's
you've been
true,
not so much hunting for those things. So
Yeah, and I don't. And the wording on this is probably not exactly what Renan thinks it is either, but that's what Renan thinks. All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Still has to be edible.
So
But he's thinking like, yeah, like water or just stuff from the forest if they need to forage something. But guys, we can't stay out here forever.
Okay.
I think we should at least camp here. We can at least look and see if the path leads to anything in the morning, and if it doesn't, we climb down, and just start heading back home. We've come this far. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we're close to something. Maybe not.
yeah, your water supply's getting pretty low too. So.
How long?
So you'd guess you maybe have 2 days left of supplies.
And that's about how much it would take us to get home, potentially.
2 to 3 days to get back. So if you spent the next day traveling up the mountain, you'd have to add another day likely. So.
We could, here's what I was thinking too, maybe. We could see if there is a path, I guess, and kind of remember where this place is and come back and explore it, or would it be too much trouble? Who knows if it's even anything, but still, if it would lead over the mountain safely and easily, if it was a path, at least we'd know for sure and we would be looking for one. It'd save us time next time if we are going to the mountain.
Okay, so we just check it tomorrow and then go.
I mean, why don't I just climb up there tonight and look? And then we know if we're going up tomorrow, if we're going back.
I'm just scared that you'd go out. Can I hold on your back, and then I can help you if a demon comes?
I was gonna say I'll go with him because I'm a better climber, but that works too, Carter, if you want. I'm not sure if that's gonna help you.
I want to go.
Why don't
I'm the one who saw it.
one of
I probably have
you,
to go in order to
two of you stay down here with the body, and one of you come with me.
Okay, I'm not a good climber.
I'm not gonna go far.
You.
I'm just gonna go up and get
And if
to
one
it
of
and
us
come
gets
back.
hurt, I can heal us to get back.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ren's going too?
Yeah.
Ren's going, or just you guys? Okay.
He's not going alone.
And can I best describe, can I like lay out to them exactly where I saw the path? I'm going to like describe in detail what I saw, like really give them instructions about what I saw, and then tell them to look and see if it looks like it's been recently used or if there's any sign of like people have been there. I'm going to try and give very specific instructions.
And so he just nods and I'll look. So.
Okay. Where'd you find it? I'm for some reason putting all my money down this path. I want it to be good.
All right. So.
Okay.
Renan and Carter begin to approach the mountain to start making their way climbing up it. Will this be wait down here to set up camp?
Yeah, is it pretty close? Like if we heard them in trouble, we could run over and help them.
Or even keep a lookout.
I mean, if they fell down the mountain, you might find them at the base, yeah, and be able to help them quickly.
Okay, I just want to be sure we're like kind of close.
Hey, Keres,
What?
look for this. And he goes boom, 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 and does dancing lights. And he's like, I'll shoot this up into the air.
What does it mean?
Danger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So.
Where? Dancing lights. Yeah, 120 feet. Okay, so I can do it pretty high.
So you guys approach the mountain, leaving the two to set up a camp. And we'll pick up with that after our break.
Let's party.
So, we're going to do our break real quick. We're going to take maybe 5 minutes or so. 3:35 we'll get back here. And we'll continue with whatever's going to happen here. But thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you all so much. And go ahead and answer our break question. We do have a special art, too, on the break screen that you can enjoy. So,
Yes,
see you
it's the best.
So, it's a little
It's gonna show
crossover
up on
between
dates
Mike's
as well.
game on Thursday and this game here. So, all right.
Our characters met.
See you guys soon.
Okay.
All right, we are back from our break, everybody. Good to be back. Good to see you all. Thanks for answering our question. Was that art great, by the way? Super good.
Oh,
I love it so much.
Go give them some support on their Instagram. So,
And they launched a Patreon.
and they launched a Patreon.
You could put your
so.
your Patreon link in the chat, Griffin.
Or if you want to join the
Totally.
Discord, Griffin put their Patreon in the Discord as well. So
There you go. So, go ahead, go show some love. Thank you so much for that picture. It's great. But let's get back into the session as Carter and Renan are going to begin to go towards the mountain while Keres and Raya set up a camp for everybody down below. So, Carter sort of takes a bit of a lead on you, Renan, but he does require more lighting, likely to find good handholds. So, just like, hey, can you do that light thing?
boom, 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 boom.
All right. So, you get some lights. Remember, this only lasts 1 minute. So.
Yep. So he's gonna boom, 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 boom.
Repeatedly.
Boom, 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 boom. But also try and keep it down low, like to the ground, so it's more of like a low light versus like shining out.
Yeah, sounds good. So he begins to climb, and Ren, you follow. Give me a athletics roll.
Can I make it dim?
Sure, you can have it less bright, just enough that you can really see kind of what's around
I know
you.
the light spell you can. I just wasn't sure if I can do that here. Okay.
I'll allow it.
What do you want me to do? Sorry.
Athletics roll.
Math. 14.
Okay. So Carter's kind of taking the lead on you. He's making up pretty well. He's doing a good job finding handholds, especially with a light now. And you're following behind, kind of trying to get where he's at.
Yeah.
And you guys make it up. You're about 10 minutes or so. You keep moving forward. There's a couple rocks that slip and fall underneath your foot, running, and just kind of they go crashing down. But you're able to grab on enough and hold on to prevent yourself from falling. But you guys keep climbing up together, trying to get to anywhere that even looks like a path. The thing that Ryan described that you guys couldn't really see too well, but she saw it somehow. You keep moving up more and more. Yeah, you just keep asking that, which is a little difficult to do every once in a while, as sometimes you don't have moments where you can go hands free. So you try to time it out when you really need it to do the spell, because it only lasts a minute. But
yeah, like as I'm like grabbing the next one, like, boop, boop, boop,
you're like,
boop, boop.
it's probably gonna end in a second. So I better do this before I start climbing this section. And
Yeah.
But you guys are breathing kind of heavy as you get up to a spot, and you look down, and it looks like sort of like a maybe stone pathway here. And it looks like it kind of leads more up, like an angle up the mountain, but it looks very old. And you guys can give me a survival roll if you'd like to search it.
I will. Can I assist him, or does that have to be separate?
I mean, you can. I'd recommend you roll one. So.
All right, 13.
Okay.
No, 11. Went the wrong way.
So you guys are looking around, and you don't really see any signs of life here. It looks just like an old path. It kind of gets worn out in certain areas.
Seems pretty safe.
I mean, it seems safe, but I don't know if this leads anywhere.
I mean, it's leading up the mountain, right? Going to the other side.
You guys look up, and there's still
Like a long way to go.
a long way to go. You're like, I have no idea where this goes. It's another long shot.
What do you think, man? Is it worth even climbing the mountain, either today or tomorrow, to get an advantage point?
And he kind of like looks back the direction you guys came, and he's just like, there's so much mountain here. I want to find Ron so bad, but I don't think us just walking around is going to do anything.
I agree.
Picks up a rock and like chucks it.
I know. Hey Carter, going back doesn't mean we're giving up on him. It means we're regrouping. And maybe we can find the elves or find trackers and get a better input. Or maybe we can find rejects, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it just on our own.
Sorry.
He kicks another rock and it tumbles down the mountain.
Yeah,
Hits
I
me
don't
in
know
the
how you
head.
do that. That would really hurt my toe if I did that.
Yeah. But
You want to go back down?
yeah, let's go back down. He looks really dejected.
Hey, I know you're upset, but this is gonna probably break Keres. Maybe we can put on a brave face for her.
Try.
Keep the hope, man. We got freaking elf spirits on our side. We're gonna find them.
Yeah, that was creepy.
That was really weird. But I mean, if a sun elf death ghost can't find Rodden, then we can't. He'll help us find him.
Okay. Let's go.
If there's any real steep parts of the climb, like a crucial point, he'll probably cast Bless while we're climbing down that aspect.
Okay, that doesn't do anything for climbing, but
But saving throws, right?
saving throws. But
Like if we fall, yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you, it's not gonna help you in this situation.
Okay, all right, never mind.
It's
then.
an ability check.
I'm
It's not
thinking
like
like
a
a-
save against something. So
Okay. I'm thinking like a deck saving throw to see like if we can land or grab something to help our fall, but yeah.
maybe in that case, but again, it's only a minute that lasts. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's concentration, so your lights will go out too. So,
Lights are better. Keep
So-
on forgetting that.
so yeah, you guys start to climb back down. So, give me another set of athletics rolls.
Ooh. 11.
11. Okay. So as you guys discovered the last time, going down was a little more difficult, a little more challenging. Carter starts going down first and begins to move his way through it. Again, more rocks kind of begin to fall as just little footholds. This doesn't seem like a very sturdy ground to climb up. You find this out as your handhold kind of breaks off and you start to roll down a little bit. Just taking 2 points of damage as you kind of slid and like brace yourself with your foot on another rock and stop yourself from falling too far. But you get a little scraped up. You feel your arm kind of, maybe a little bit of blood trickling down it. But you
We're
okay?
good.
You okay?
Yeah, man. No, we're fine. We're good.
Okay.
I think the pokey demon hurt me more than that hurt me. So
Okay, those barbs are pretty nasty.
yeah, man. Like those are like it hurts.
Okay, let's go. You keep climbing down, eventually making your way to the base and back towards the camp. We found a path, but it doesn't seem like it leads anywhere. Necessarily. There's no indicators of life, you know?
Did it look like it led maybe through the mountain, potentially?
I just don't know.
It might
We
lead
have
up
to-
more, but who knows where it would go.
Might take some climbing anyway if we decide to do that.
It's kind of
You know,
overgrown.
it'd be really cool is if Rodden was just like standing on the top.
That would be great.
I was kind of
She,
hoping
like-
it'd be some
She
kind
like
of
puts
like
up her hood and she just like sits there.
Ren's totally at the point of like, if she sulks, she sulks. let her sulk.
Yeah.
Just the
Hey guys,
path.
I know we're all discouraged,
Yeah.
but also, yeah, I was gonna do a little like it's okay. I know we're all discouraged, but also we are trying to find a person outside of the aura. If anything, if we found, I mean, it'd be pretty miraculous if we found anything anyway. The most we can gather right now is maybe some leads, or at least go get some help. And I don't think, it's not like we failed or anything, it's just a miracle didn't happen this time.
Like, we're really dumb.
We're not dumb. No, we're not. It's just, I think we just, again, we're maybe hoping for like divine intervention, and that just didn't happen this time with Rodden.
Yeah.
Keres.
I mean,
But we did it. I mean,
huh?
Keres, we'll find somebody who can give us more info and we'll come back.
or even we can mark.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait, Mark. Question: If I'm like going to try and like, well, do I have paper and like pencil and stuff, or no? Do we have like?
Would you guys just carry around a bunch of paper? I mean, Ren's got his book he uses, but
Here's like
Okay,
the reference page.
Can I draw like a really rough or my best version of the map of where we've been, where we went, of like where I know kind of, and like where the path is, directions. Kind of do my very best.
I mean, you can draw what you think, but again, like it's like just being dropped in the middle of nowhere and trying to navigate that. It's gonna be difficult.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna try and see. I guess if we do need to go through the mountain, we can always try this spot first and see if maybe that path leads through it. And if not, we can try just free climbing. But at least we have a potential path.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just like, you know, in the Frost Forest. Maybe we need to go back and, you know, find help and get some more information and come back, and we'll be better prepared to free him from Column and from wherever he is. We're gonna
Especially
do
if he
this.
was with-
I know it. Feel it. Keres,
What?
I made you a promise. We're gonna live up to that promise. We're gonna get him back.
Okay.
It's an elvish tradition of promise.
Elf promise, is it
I
better?
don't know. Common people might do it too, but I know we did it.
Okay. I can do first watch if you guys would want.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do my typical last watch so you guys can sleep.
I'll do second.
Carter's like, anybody want me to join them?
Nah, you can sleep if you want.
You can come with me if you want.
Yeah, I'll stay up with Keres.
Renan is specifically going to sleep, asking for help to find Rodden, and also
Hey!
Shadowy
Can you
Boy.
translate this, please?
Like, hey, what was that? Also, more about Rodden, but what was that about?
All right. So, Keres and Carter sit up. Do you guys start a fire? Did you have a fire started?
Yeah, we probably would have.
Okay. So you sit by the fire, and your friends rest.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, hey, we'll do this. We'll find Ron at some point. I know it's not gonna be today, probably not tomorrow, but it doesn't mean we're giving up. So,
Like if we I believe everybody. Like I think we will do it. I guess it feels worse every day. You know.
yeah, I'm worried for him. I'm really worried for him and what might be going on with him.
Like what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like there's something I've kind of been worried about too. Like because you know how you don't remember anything and it's kind of been a good thing.
Yeah.
Like what if he remembers and we fix him?
Yeah. Oh man.
It makes me really worried. Like the longer it happens, the worse it'll, like the harder it'll be for him.
Yeah. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep looking for him, and we'll find somebody who can help us.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause, yeah, I feel pretty useless out here.
Yeah, it's like it's all so big and like we don't know anything. We never know where we're going ever.
Exactly.
We need something that'll like tell us the direction of where we're going.
If only.
Yeah.
So much.
Well.
Hey, I think Raya has some cards. You want to play cards with me?
Yes.
Okay. He goes and steals the cards from your pack, Raya.
Just takes-
I'm sleeping with it. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones replacement.
Yeah.
But yeah, you two give me perception rolls.
I'm all playing cards.
Yeah.
Go fish.
8.
8. Okay. You guys get very absorbed in your game, and you end
We
up
want a distraction so bad.
you end up not really watching too much that shift.
Oops.
But it goes on, and you guys realize, oh, it's probably getting late. We should probably wake up Raya.
Who
You-
won?
Give me 3d6 rolls. Tell me the numbers.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you get straights too. You win.
I did?
You win a lot of games, yeah.
Yes. All that practice with my dad.
Good work. So yeah, you guys play your cards, and you guys feel like maybe you guys went a little long on your shift, but
Okay.
yeah, you wake up Raya, and it's your shift, Raya. You see
I
they're,
say goodnight to my shadow boy.
they're playing your cards with your cards.
Yeah, like here, you could play cards by yourself, Raya.
No, I'm good. I'll just watch.
That's what my dad does. Oh, okay. That works too. Good night.
Night.
And then, yeah, you hear her, like, as she's getting in her bedroom, she's like, good night.
All right,
Her markings.
Perception?
perception roll, Raya.
That would be a 6.
All right,
Oh, why are we
I don't
like
know.
this?
so
We're all so disheartened.
yeah, you just kind of eventually just realize you're just kind of staring. Stay around, you're like, oh, okay.
Should probably be watching.
But yeah, the night goes on pretty quietly for you. So Renan, you're having your dream,
Oh wow.
and your moon lady shows up and emerges from the ground again before you. It's interesting, kind of like the vague similarity of having two like dark forms seen in one day, but hers is much more like smooth and graceful, where the other one's just like smoke and creepy, and it's a big difference. But she's got her bright eyes compared to the red ember eyes that the other one had, and she emerges before you.
Hi.
Hello.
Keres says hi again. She says thanks. I think. Do you know what happened? What was that?
I'm not sure what that was.
You said you thought it would help, right? What do you think was gonna happen?
I thought it would give her a bit of inspiration
Oh, okay.
to feel a bit of my presence, but
That's pretty inspirational, I guess.
it wasn't really what I expected to happen. But maybe it's a good thing.
So you're not really sure? You've never seen that before?
She just kind of looks down at herself. I don't know if it's different than this or similar. But it seems to be an aid to your friend.
Do you know what it was saying? Do you know Elvish more than I do? Or do you know what I know?
What was written?
Does he have his book with him in Dreamland?
You look, you don't have it.
Can he try and replicate it?
Sure. Give me an intelligence
No,
roll.
okay, yeah. Straight or disadvantage?
We'll do a disadvantage again just because you don't have any reference, but you're just gonna do it from memory.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, that's a good roll. And that's okay. Intelligence, so 17.
17. So, I mean, you were studying this all day. You were looking at it all day.
Oh, wait, no, not that mark. It looks like this, and then with the sidewinder. Okay, yeah.
And she looks at it. Raz Sundagar.
Like a name? Or is that like the Elvish word?
I believe that's a name. Raz Sundagor.
Sundagor.
You're muted, Rachel, if you're trying to say something. But
I just asked you to put it in the chat.
sure, I'll put that in the chat. Make sure I spelled it right. Yes.
And then it said death, right?
What was that symbol? Oh, that means dead, not death.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. And you don't have a name, do you?
I don't know my name. I don't recognize that name either. I believe it is somewhat different, though, than what you speak, or your people speak.
Like a Sun dialect?
I believe so. Some of those markings are slightly different.
Thank you. I need help. You're a lot smarter than I am.
Well, you remembered this.
Do you think you have any way of helping us find Rodden?
I don't think I can help you there.
No. Okay. I just feel bad, that's all.
Yes, I understand your worry about your friend.
Yeah, I'm really worried.
But I believe there's still hope.
I know. I keep the hope. And we'll keep getting stronger and find the answers.
And she just looks at you with those kind, like, moonlit eyes, but surrounded by this black liquid everywhere. And
So much better than those red eyes.
yes. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, I'm good.
All right.
So Mark, I'm really sorry. I gotta run real quick. My stomach's really, really hurting. So
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Sorry. I was like doing this whole thing. I was like, let me get through
You're good. You're good.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. But the rest of the evening goes on, and I'll just roll for him based on his stats, on his perception, just to see. He does all right. 15. You're muted still, Rachel.
I keep forgetting. I just said good job, Red.
Good job, Brennan. Good work. So yeah, he does his watch. It goes on uneventfully as well. And you guys all wake up the next morning, kind of begin to set up your stuff, pick up your camp, and kind of decide what you want to do for the rest of the day. But
We should probably head back, right? If there's really nothing in the path.
Yeah.
If we're running out of food and water.
We can look on the way back for any tracks or something.
yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We'll watch for anything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe my cool eyes will make it so that I can see something that no one else can see in the dark, even though it's daytime.
Yeah,
In a shadow. I mean, yeah.
definitely.
I'll look out for any sort of like signs of life or signs of anyone being.
And our dads are probably so worried, Carter.
Oh my. We've been gone so long.
Maybe I don't even remember how many days we've been gone.
I mean, by the time we get back, it'll probably be a week later, so.
Yeah. I did tell him it'd be a long time, but
Hey, we killed a demon.
yeah.
But hey, we killed the demons. There we go.
Yeah. So you just bring it to the Skull Crushers and be like, there we go, all done.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna freak him out. How gross is the body looking, Mark? It's nasty.
Yeah, I was actually
So you kind of pull back the blanket and look at it, and yeah, it's getting kind of gross. I mean, you're kind of worried by the end of your trip getting back there. You got a couple more days of travel at least. It's gonna be pretty gross.
Is there like a? Does anyone have a spell I can put on it, like preservation?
If only
No one has.
you guys
So
had a
when
cleric.
we're cold. If we're like cold outside, we could like it would just be
Is there any
occasional
ice
slower.
packs? Okay.
If only you guys had gentle repose. That'd be so nice. But
Yeah.
nobody has that spell,
Okay.
so.
Okay, I guess
We're gonna
we
start,
can-
I guess, headed back, and I'll keep a lookout for any signs of
Same.
people.
All right. I imagine Renan would say something about how he wants to talk to you, Keres, at some point, but
Yeah.
based
He's
off
just
the dream,
really thinking hard about some things
yeah,
at the moment.
he's got a lot on his mind. But you guys begin your journey back, and Mariah, Keres, perception rolls, please.
Oh, please. Let's see. Ooh.
19.
What do you get?
Nice.
Oh my god, I got 19 too. Well, I got 22 total.
Very nice, very nice. So,
Eagle-eyed today.
on your way back, you guys continue to go. I need somebody to give me a d20 roll. And since Mike's not here, it's one of you two.
I did last.
All right.
How's a 20?
How's a 20?
You got a 20?
Is it bad or is
Yeah,
it either
I don't know what
really
that would
bad
mean.
or it's very good?
Okay.
I'm like, oh man.
So, you guys are making your way back and doing your best to keep the direction you're going. Ryan, give me a survival check just to try to be on track.
I help.
So, advantage if you'd like.
You're not gonna believe me. I got another 20.
Perfect.
Hold on. Survival. I don't know what's happening. Hold on a second. 23.
23. So,
So.
the direction you guys are going, you actually feel like you are making really good time. Like, it's pretty cleared out and it's pretty smooth. The ground's fairly level. Nothing is too difficult about what you're doing. And you're like, we actually might make it back in pretty good time. We might actually do all right on getting home. So you continue your journey and keep walking forward.
I'm so nervous. I'm like sweating. Just tell me. Lay it on me.
So as you walk though, up ahead, Rye, you see something quite strange. It looks like potentially a dead animal or something. Just kind of like on the ground up ahead of you. It's got like dirty white looking fur from what you can see from this distance. Whoa.
Dirty. Sorry. There are people in my alley going insane.
So there's no car horn you hear.
But
yeah, it's like a dirty white fur up ahead.
Dirty white fur.
Yeah.
How far away am I? Am I pretty far away?
It's just up ahead. You're a good distance away, so you see it before anybody else like would get close to it.
Does it look like it's? You said it looks like it's dead.
Yeah, it's not moving. It looks like up ahead, just like a mound of white, dirty fur.
I'm going to very cautiously and sneakily kind of approach and make sure I'm looking to make sure there's no like animals like waiting or there's no trap or anything weird like that.
Okay. So you two notice, Raya seems to notice something. Raya, do you want to inform your people about what they might have missed?
Yeah, I'm gonna like, and then I'll point to the fur. Like, what is that?
Mike, we've been making really good time and we're starting home.
Nice.
That's all needs.
And I mentioned how Renan had said he probably wants to talk to Keres about something at some point on the journey.
Yeah.
But I imagine, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But...
No, totally would. Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been first thing in the morning if he had a chance, so. He'll probably be like, thinking it over, and then... Hey, Keres.
What?
I had another dream.
Oh! What'd she say?
Moon Lady says hi.
I love that you do that now.
It's a thing. Raya, do you want me to say hi too for you? I wasn't sure.
I
mean, like, I can just say, like, we all say hi.
I guess I can't not be religious after everything I've seen. So sure, tell her hi.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll see what happens. Maybe you'll get your own shadow thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
Smoke thing? Okay.
She helped me translate.
Oh! What'd it say?
I think it's the name.
His name? He did tell us his name! What is it? Is it Shadow Boy? Shadowy.
Very close. Raz Sundagor. And I think he was saying he's dead, not death. I think I mistranslated that.
No, he is like a dead.
He does look kind of dead.
Maybe he's a dead sun elf who like is possessing you or helping you. I don't know.
And I go back to my walkie-talkie stance.
Yes.
Hey, is your name Raz Sundo? What? What is it?
Sundagor.
Raz
Sunda. Hey, is your name Raz Sundagor?
Razalgur.
So, as you say this, there's a moment where, like, sort of when you feel like you're trying to alter your spells in some way, you kind of feel that internal feeling as smoke begins to merge out and form in front of you again. The same shadowy form from before.
Beetlejuice.
And it looks back at you. Again, everyone kind of freaks out when they see this happen.
I wave. Hi.
Looks to you. Again, those deep, like, coal or like ember eyes looking at you.
Does it seem like it's annoyed at me whenever I'm trying to talk to it?
Roll insight.
Okay.
I think that's the
I got
trifecta
one
now.
last time.
Everyone has the insight today.
20, not natural.
Doesn't seem like it's just like looking at you, kind of waiting to see what you are gonna do.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like irritated with me. So that's your
Ren,
name?
Do you remember how to? Do you remember how to write this term for dead?
Yeah, I think so.
Could you write it and point to him, see if he's saying he's dead?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
While
Sorry,
he's
go
writing
ahead.
it, I'll be like, okay, so your name, and I point to him, is Razundagor.
It looks for a second and then nods.
Oh!
He
Keres.
can't understand us.
It nods again.
Okay. Just making sure you knew. I don't know. Raya?
Looks over at you, Ryan.
And Carter?
Looks to Carter. Carter takes like a step back at that point.
He's like, please don't tell him my name. And Friend!
And looks at you.
Do I know the word for alive?
Give me another intelligence roll.
Disadvantage or regular?
I'll do regular on this one.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Okay, yeah, you have no idea.
He's like, never mind. Dead, and then points at him, and then down at this thing, and points back at him.
It like
Shrug?
looks at the word and puts his hand on his chest and nods.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's dead.
That's sad.
How did how can we ask if how can we ask if it's like if this is what happens to Sentinels? There's a special circumstance. Simply, with the words we know. Like, do all Sentinels become smoke ghosts when they die?
Do I know the word for ritual? Or
Probably not.
Yeah,
That's,
like funeral or anything like that.
How old is he? Where did he come from? I want to know all these things. This feels like a rival. We're trying to you're trying to do the the signs of the aliens who can't speak.
Yeah, I mean, think like 5-year-old vocabulary, essentially, is what Renan knows how to speak.
Sorry, guys.
Do you know how to say, Ren? Are there many of you? Many?
A lot?
Like dead sun? Like many dead sun? Is that something you know how to say?
DM?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Wish I knew how to speak.
6.
Yeah, that's a hard sentence for you to figure out.
No, I know like 1, 2, 3, 3.
I mean, it's true. Most people only know to count to 3 in other languages, but.
I don't know what else to say to you because I don't know. You can't. Can you nod if you understand me? At least what I'm saying.
It just kind of looks at you as you're talking, but does not seem to understand what you're
Okay.
saying.
I wish I could tell him and he would get it that he's kind of cool. But I don't think that I can.
You guys kind of stare at it for a little bit and then goes back into you, Keres.
Well,
I guess we know he's willing
yeah.
to communicate.
I feel bad for him. Like, that'd be hard to not be able to talk to people and not get what they're saying.
Well, do we know anyone who knows Elvish? Could we learn some phrases to ask him and
Yeah.
I mean, I could
find someone?
thinking if I can dream talk to Luna and she could teach me stuff, but she seemed to recognize the symbols when I show her. At least she seemed to know
Is she
it.
an elf?
I think so.
Is she a dead moon elf?
She doesn't know.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you said she didn't know who she was? Or she didn't know who she was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I keep on asking her. That's why I came up with Luna.
Yeah.
Well, either way, guys, there is that white mound there, and it is just sitting
Oh,
there.
yeah. What is that?
So yeah,
Can I sneak
up ahead, you guys notice now there's a mound of what looks to be kind of white fur, but it's very dirty. Up ahead, I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe it's dead. It's not moving. So
Can I sneak?
sure, give me a stealth roll.
Dun, 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 dun. Not the best. Let's see. Oh, thank God I have high stealth. Math. 16.
Okay, so you're getting up there, stealthing your way up towards it. Nothing seems to be happening. It's not moving.
Can I tell what it is now that I'm closer?
Again, it looks weird. Like it looks like maybe an animal that's just kind of in a lump on the ground.
Do I see a face? Does it look? I mean, was it like? Does it look like any animal, like a bear, or like anything I recognize, or is it? Can I not even tell you?
It's quite strange looking. You're not even sure what it is. It just is like a dirty white-haired something. White fur.
I guess I'm gonna keep speaking and get as close as I can while trying to identify it, and try and see if it's breathing, sleeping, if it looks like it's dead, if I can see a face, anything like that.
Okay. So as you approach, you look, and it doesn't look to be breathing. It's lying quite still. Like, it almost looks like it's skin that doesn't have much inside of it. Like, it might be just the skin of something.
Wait, yeah, does it have bones?
Because, like,
Can I
the way
tell?
the skin layer, like, the fur layer is kind of moving, there's, like, little indents in it that makes it look like there might not be much inside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna poke it.
It just feels like soft, whatever it is, but it's
Handle this right now.
it's weird. It doesn't like if this was a skin, it would be like rotting, wouldn't it?
Does it look alive? Like, can I try and like see?
Do you actually like pick it
Is it
up
an
at all, or
inanimate
just?
object? Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of touch it and like move it over and kind of
Okay.
like see if and then if I can't, then I'll pick it up if it looks like it's. My
So
face gets mauled everywhere
you
inside, I just
you
don't know.
pull it back, and there's like something underneath it that's harder.
Just take off your headphones and
No,
I'll like
fine,
wave
fine,
at
keep on going.
you.
You're good. You're good. It's not that bad. Go ahead.
And it kind of like rolls, and it's like a face, and you pull back this outer layer of fur. It just feels like almost like clothing. And you look, and it like has a zip up thing on the front that,
The costume?
and it looks almost like
Wait, it's a costume?
there's like the head that rolls. And it's got like a couple ears, and it looks like a rabbit costume of some sort.
What? I'm gonna fully pick it up now and like kind of shake it out and see. Is there anything in this costume? Wait, this is a full like a human-sized rabbit costume?
Yes.
Like 9-1. What?
This was I rolled. By the way, Mike, I rolled a natural 20. Would we have guys roll a random d20? This is apparently my 20 goddess. Is a
You guys
rabbit
broke me.
costume. Wild. Okay.
It's your like
literally pulled up
Easter egg.
Yeah, wait,
You guys
wait,
found
wait,
it.
wait, rabbit, or is it like
You guys found my
like a
Easter egg.
turkey rabbit?
Good work.
Right.
Oh.
My God.
Snake, go.
I'm gonna, hey guys, I found this. Should we keep it? I kind of want to keep it.
You can keep it if you want to.
What is that? Like a skin? What is that?
Wait,
Red is
Mark,
crying right now.
is it a realistic looking rabbit or is it an Easter bunny rabbit costume?
Yeah.
It's basically like a rabbit mascot costume.
Yes, I'm going to keep it. It's going to be in my bag. I'm literally going to throw it over my shoulder like,
Do we know what costumes are? Do we have costumes?
What
in our new
is
life?
that? That is weird.
You guys have
I
probably
dressed up as a
seen
rabbit.
stuff similar to this, like people who wear costumes from time to time for performances. You got like this big, bulky, like mascot head though. You're carrying around Raya.
Gosh, we literally went from this is disgusting, Mike's gonna throw up because this is so gory, to it's a literal rabbit.
It's an actual rabbit costume.
We are totally...
I was hoping so much you guys would roll that, and you did. It's the best day ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mark.
I was like, it was really good or really bad. It was good. So
That is
Oh
like
my
not
God.
at all the theme of Beacon's aura that broke me. That was not in the realm of possibility. You totally reframed the game.
Yep. So pretty great. So it's a little worn down. It's a little worn down, Raya. A little dirty, but
I come in a costume.
you
Wait,
have.
why
I'm
are
very
you
excited.
keeping it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a rabbit
Really
costume
useful.
now, Raya.
Be useful. We don't know what to be used for.
Like, you get if you want people to think you're a rabbit.
Yeah. Or like a disguise. I don't know.
Oh my
I can
God.
clean it for you later if you want.
Thanks. Well, I'll probably put it in my house. Sling it on over my shoulder.
So yeah, you have now a rabbit costume, but you guys travel the rest of the day. You make really good time for the rest of the day, and you're hoping that you're hoping that things are good. But it gets to be about evening time, and it looks like it's time to camp. So
Right, can you put that away or something? Like, it's really weird. You're just like leaving it out. So like every time we take a break, you just like put it up somewhere.
Oh, I guess so. I'm gonna shove it in my pack.
just like the head's on the ground, looking right at you, Ren. Like the dead mascot eyes are staring right at you.
I wonder if this is old world. Like if people used to use this for something.
What
Very
do
intrigued.
people use that for?
Maybe someone to trick rabbits. I don't know. Either way, I've never seen anything like this, and I'm very intrigued.
Are you gonna set it up in your house to make it look like it's like standing in the doorway?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Thanks.
Get people out of my
I
house.
could not think of like any more terrifying thing than waking up in the middle of the night, forgetting you
Like
have
a
this thing
rabbit.
set up, and there's just a rabbit form like standing in the darkness over you. And you're like, ah!
It's just my house. Oh, thank God. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
So weird.
That was like highlight of the session easily for me right there. As you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
rolling that nat 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Amazing.
Never happened either.
It was
Anyway,
like so delayed from me coming back and having that conversation too. Like it was just a slow burn.
there you go. So, you guys set up your camp. Do you guys want to do watches kind of the same as yesterday, or?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, fine.
Perfect.
Keres, are there any phrases you want me to ask Luna to translate? Just see if I can figure out
Oh, that's a good idea.
simple phrases.
Simple?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
we can
I was
figure
gonna
out,
say
like,
like,
super
hi,
complicated.
my name's Keres. Thanks for helping me earlier. How are you doing? How long have you been alive? And I mean dead. And like, were you a person or are you a like something else?
This
That's
is fairly simple, yeah. Hi, thank you. How long you dead? You
Yeah.
in the spirit.
Yeah, can we,
Yeah.
Or like, are you here like willingly? I don't know. It's kind of a lot of.
That's
Like
not
also
good.
complex answers could also be difficult as well. So.
like, do you think
Thinking
I'm
like yes or no.
cool?
do you like me?
Checkbox yes or no.
Yeah. Do you think I'm weird?
I mean, it doesn't seem to speak, so I was thinking like yes or no answers for the most part, right? To keep the conversation going, because if it said something I don't understand,
Mm-hmm.
then it takes like a whole day to talk to it. It's like a night and a day thing. This is kind of weird.
Huh?
Like, we're talking to it during the day, but then I have to translate at night. It's like a sun and moon thing. Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sure. Okay, fine.
I'm just still kind of feeling weird that it's a sun elf thing. Okay, I'm sorry. It's pretty cool though. Okay.
I'm over that. It's the rabbit that's messing me up right now.
All right. So
Rabbit's cool.
you guys do your watches. Running, you're just practicing. What are you trying to say?
Hey, thank you. What was it? How are you? How long you dead? You person or spirit? Do you like me? Am I cool or something? Some variation of that.
Do you like me?
All
Or
right.
do you like Keres?
Give me an intelligence roll with disadvantage.
And then what do you think of the rabbit? Are you on board with this too, or do we need to destroy it? You said disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Same roll again. A little worse, but 14.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a lot to just kind of memorize in a night.
Yeah.
But do you have a general idea about how to say some of it? So maybe you'll get some answers. You're hoping that you say it right, and you're hoping that there's not like a language barrier between Sun and Moon Elf languages, but...
Also, real quick, sorcerer spells we can't change out every day. It has to be per level, and it's only like one, right?
Yes.
So one at a level up. So.
Me able mind.
All right. So into the morning you come. It's the next morning.
I probably would get up a little earlier and look around kind of where we are and see if I can find any sign of Ronan. In vain, I'm sure, but that's what I'm doing.
All right, perception roll.
Okay. 19.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're just in the middle of nowhere, from what you can tell.
Okay. The kick a rock.
All right. You guys moving back? Keep moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's up to you, Mike, to roll the d20 this time.
Oh,
You can do it. You can do it.
y'all. I want another 20. I want to
Find 2 rabbit.
I want to stay in a hat.
costumes.
Ah!
What is it? 20? Oh my god!
You got
Want me to
20?
reroll?
You roll the 20?
Yeah, I really did.
Nice. Okay. So it's another day of very smooth traveling
Oh,
that you
okay.
guys move forward with. I mean, like, whatever path you're on, you feel like it's almost, like, supernaturally weird how easy the road is back for you on your way back to the city. It's like every, like, bit of, like, fallen trees is, like, off to the side of the path you're trying to take. It's all just, like, a straightforward shot. It's real nice. So, yeah, you keep moving forward. I don't have a second rabbit costume for you guys on this one,
That's okay.
unfortunately.
We're like following a trail or something.
There's like a Halloween store that we come across, no?
Yeah. Some old abandoned Halloween stores there, you know. But
Yes.
but actually, by the time you guys get to like where you feel like you need to camp, like you guys are feeling pretty good. Like this was a nice day of travel, and you feel like you're pretty easily gonna get back into the city the next day. Like there shouldn't be much difficulty getting there. You're feeling like you're not too far out. You actually are seeing like a few houses, so you can find a house to sleep in tonight if you'd like to.
Sure. why
You
not?
have found a road that you can choose to camp out on.
Just for, chutes and ladders. I'm gonna do divine sense real quick.
Here
Just to,
at
yeah.
the camping point.
yeah.
Okay.
Just to kind of see in the relation, kind of like as we've been going.
Sounds good. There is definitely a lot more of the fiend particles in the air around here now.
Shaw Tower level, or just like none? Now there's more, like the normal level again.
Here it's not quite the level of being like in the city that you had before,
Okay.
but there's way more than when you were
Yeah.
back in the like by the mountains. So
Okay.
but you guys find a fairly nice looking house on this road where you can camp out in. it looks like it would be a good shelter for the evening. And yeah.
Is there anything fun in the house?
You can give me an investigation roll, Keres.
I was like looking in the houses. Oh, I got a 2.
Okay.
Wait, can I assist?
You can also roll now.
Okay, I roll.
Your face.
6.
I mean, being closer to the city, you guys kind of like go around this house and you're like, this house has definitely been looted. Like, there's like stuff kind of thrown into like corners and stuff. It's all just piles of junk that people look like they've rummaged through. It's clear that somebody's been through here. So probably all the cool stuff is gone.
Okay.
Very sad.
I'm gonna write Hi Rodden on the wall. She goes and writes Hi Rodden on the wall.
All right. You just carving it in or what?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Do I do it right this time?
Roll me an intelligence
Give me
roll
a
after
roll.
Renan tried to teach you last time.
4.
No, you're definitely not.
Hey, Keres, do you want me to teach you
What?
Rodden and Elvish?
Rodden and Elvish.
Yeah.
Would he wouldn't know how to look at it though.
I think you would.
Why?
It's Rodden.
I mean, you can teach me how to write Rodden and Elvish, and then I can tell.
I mean, it's just Rodden.
What?
I mean, names don't really translate. They're just names.
Oh. She seems
It's a
kind of
joke.
sick.
It's don't worry. All right. He walks away.
She never gets his jokes.
All right.
Are you Did you want to try and talk to your buddy again?
Sure.
We have some phrases this time. I've been practicing all day.
Okay, what's the phrases? Which ones did you pick?
Well, just like you said. Hi. Thank you.
Mhm.
How are you? How long are you dead? And do
Do you like me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We should do it outside so he can write on a dirt.
That works.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go outside,
All right.
and I gotta scroll up in the chat because I don't have my notes on me. Raz something. Can I go, hey Raz?
I'm also
That'll work.
casting Detect Evil and Good.
All right.
Ooh.
Let me look up what that spell does real quick.
So concentration for 10 minutes. I know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, probably, then 30 feet of you is where the creature's located. And then I know if it's magically consecrated or desecrated. And then it has like a barrier thing, but I figured that won't come up here.
Detect evil and good.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, you say Raz
Does it work?
and like kind of will it out and begins to form
Oh,
again
so I get a nickname.
in front of you. Now it's kind of like darker out. It's creepy seeing this shadowy form with the dark or the deep red eyes kind of
Yeah,
staring
but they
at you.
glow more.
It glows a little more, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely nightmare inducing if like you woke up and saw this in your room, kind of a thing.
On equal level with the
Just
bunny?
staring
or
at it.
worse?
You're a little more familiar with this, so the rabbit's probably worse right now.
Sorry.
So, yeah, you look at it, and it looks back at you, Keres. Renan, you do get a sense of undead from this thing.
Okay. Any idea of if it's magically consecrated or desecrated, like a good or bad vibe at all?
With this, you don't get that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's a place or object that would be consecrated or desecrated. So.
True. He's not wearing any magical items that are
Nope.
objects on. Okay.
Okay, what's the stuff?
So I'll say in Elvish or whatever broken Elvish moon dialect that I know is hi.
Gives you like a nod of greeting.
Mithranon, Keres, Raz, Raya, if she's there. And then I'll say, how are you?
Looks at
Could I be
you.
teaching this to Keres? Can Keres be the one saying this? Could I have taught her this, like these phrases during the day?
You
like,
could whisper it to me, and then I would say them.
Yeah, you could do that.
Because he just feels like at this point he's been talking to it, and he wants to let her do it this time.
Okay.
That's when he can.
So yeah, you kind of feed her lines.
Yeah.
Line.
I'm really saying, like.
So you ask how it's doing.
Yeah.
It just kind of like looks at you and just nods, I guess.
How are you doing?
Do I-
Yes.
Would I know anything for like, are you in pain or like good, bad type of thing? Like, ow.
You
or
could write,
I feel
or you
fine.
could say, "Are you hurt?"
I whisper that to Keres.
Okay. I repeat it. Probably like very haltingly,
Or you don't have to say it. I'm just whispering it to you.
Yeah. She's like repeating it haltingly,
Oh,
kind of
okay,
like she
I gotcha.
doesn't like it's hard for her to pronounce probably.
It looks at you, and it shakes its head no.
Well, that's good.
There's like a moment of hesitation before that, though, that you notice.
Ask him. I want to do the one where I asked if he likes me.
There you go. I whisper it back. It's
Nice.
that one's a choppy one. That one's like, do you like me?
Okay.
You like me? Huh?
So you ask that, Keres,
Yeah.
and it looks at you. It'll nod.
Oh. She perks up immediately.
So easy.
I can't say I like you too. Can I say that?
Yeah. Just
Oh.
replace you with
I
Keres.
forgot all of them. Can you just
Okay.
say it again?
Yeah, he says it again, but with Keres likes you or likes me. Like it sounds weird, but like, trying to get across the idea.
Do Keres like you?
Yeah, exactly. She's like nodding yes. Yeah.
It looks at you and just kind of seems to understand what you're trying to say, but it's very choppy.
Very jarbled. Yeah. Okay.
How long have you been dead? Do you want to ask that?
Yeah.
Whisper that.
I asked that one.
Okay. It begins to write on the ground. Ren? Intelligence roll.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, that was a natural 22. 10.
10. So you pick up 24 years.
And does he know anything more? Or like trying to infer like is there anything like he wants to say?
Wait. Did you tell her this? Did you tell her 24?
Oh yeah, 24.
24?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
He's just interpreting.
Do you know Zilla?
I was just gonna say, write your mom's name in the ground, just see if he knows her.
Yeah.
It looks at you when you say Zilla.
Zilla. What's her full name? I don't remember. Zilania.
And it looks again at you with even more recognition.
Wait, Ren, do you know the word for
How?
family?
Yeah, and I turn to it, and I'm not even going through Keres, and I say, Father? Keres?
Or father Zilla?
Or do you mean Zilla? Is that what you mean?
No, he's asking Keres first. Well, I guess that wouldn't make
What?
sense because you've
Well,
been
he
dead.
died
Sorry.
24 years ago.
Yeah. Zilla father.
Maybe Zilla's father.
Math. I was thinking something else. I wasn't processing that right.
So you're trying to ask if this is
If he's
Zilla's father?
Zilla's father, yeah.
Okay. So you asked that,
Or
Keres?
family.
Yeah, I think he just did it.
I did it directly to him.
Okay. He turns and looks
It
at
was kind of
you,
just in the reaction, yeah.
shakes his head no.
Oh, okay, I don't think it's...
Do you know the word for family?
Yeah,
Family?
just family in general.
Shakes his head no.
Would I know how to say how
Do you know the word for clan or?
And it disappears back into you, Keres.
You guys have like what clans, right? Tribe? Like how do elves?
I don't know!
Maybe it's like. Maybe he was like in
Was
her
it-
clan or something if he knew her.
Was it separate clans or was it one whole clan? Because like I figured they'd be grouping together if they're brought here, right?
Are you talking about the Moon Elves?
Yeah, Moon Elves. I mean, he doesn't know anything about Sun
The
Elves.
Moon
but-
Elves came together, from what you know.
So they're not split into tribes from their bigger group, right?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a huge group of them, so.
I'll relay that. I don't know about the Sun
Okay.
Elves, but at least maybe he's got like limited time per day to talk to you.
Well, yeah, maybe. Hey, can you come back, Roz?
And nothing happens.
Roz. I don't think he's coming back.
Do you think that maybe he, as you get more powerful, he gets more powerful and he can like manifest himself better? Because he's had more control as
Maybe.
you've gotten more powerful. Maybe as of
Yeah.
now, maybe he's just gotten the ability to like come into the world, but
Yeah, Luna says she wasn't expecting this to happen.
Oh, she
Just-
wasn't?
She was trying to give you a feeling of inspiration and hope and her presence for you to feel it, and it seemed like that sparked this, possibly, or interacted with it enough for this thing to manifest.
Okay. I don't know. Like, okay, so like I told him I liked him, and he likes me, and he helped me, but he was actually a Sun Elf person, and I guess he sort of knows my mom. He wasn't mean to you either. She doesn't say anything after that. She's just really quiet.
Keres, do you know what I know your mom went off to like look for the scary witch lady or whatever, but
I think
do
it
you
dragged.
know if
No, she's actually looking for the dragon.
the dragon? Do you know why she was looking for the dragon?
She thought it would save her people for some reason.
Maybe he was like doing the same thing, but like longer ago and died.
Maybe
Do you know how old your mom was? Like old, or was she like?
Mm-mm.
maybe
don't
he
know.
showed up to your mom.
Huh?
Maybe
Maybe he knows your dad.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, we
Maybe
didn't ask
what?
Samo.
Huh?
We didn't ask Samo.
Yeah, we could ask. Maybe Dad knows some more. And then I can be like, hey, Dad, look, I have a shadow thing that you're probably going to be so freaked out by. I think he's kind of nice.
I think he's nice. He's protecting you. Maybe he was protecting your mother.
What? Why my mom?
I mean, he knew her. Either we didn't know if he knew her when she was alive or when he was dead.
Yeah.
Maybe this is something that's passed down from ancestors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can maybe, I don't know how we ask him more about, like, how do you know her? But maybe if we tell my dad the name, he would remember. He might know. But I don't think he did. Like, it sounds like Zilla went into town and was just kind of by herself there with my dad for a while, and then she eventually left.
Did you ask him why she left the Sun Tribe? Like why she was in the city?
I didn't ask him that. It's hard to ask him questions because he's so sad about it. I don't want to make him talk about it, you know what I mean?
I think he'd be willing to talk about it if it helps you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I could ask him a little more now, and I have to tell him about finding her anyway. Oh.
Who knows? Maybe talking about it might actually make him feel better in the end if he knows what happened.
Yeah, that's true. What did you say, Mike?
Such a teenager.
I mean, yeah, I'm afraid it's gonna make him more upset that she's an ice statue, but I don't know.
If we tell him that part. It's up to you, but
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what his mood is. I'll show him Roz first and see how he reacts to that. Maybe. Okay.
That's intense.
Thanks for helping me with my friend, Shadow Man.
Hopefully you felt like you were talking to it, not me.
Mm-hmm.
I can slowly teach you Elvish too. I mean, my version of Elvish, but...
Yeah, that's okay, because I want to talk to him sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel bad if he doesn't know what we're saying, and then he's just with me all the time, and he never knows what's going on, and he can't talk to people. That would be really hard.
Maybe eventually he can learn Common too.
Yeah, like if I know Elvish stuff, then I can teach him.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you can teach me Elvish. But don't tell anybody I know.
Okay.
I don't really want to.
Well, eventually how to read and write Common.
This first.
I mean, it's writing on the ground, so, you know, being able to read is quite beneficial, right?
I'm going to bed.
Keres.exe. She broke. I can't say no. Go to bed.
Oh,
I don't have a retort for this. Good night.
you showed her. Okay.
So, as we're going to bed, Renan's gonna do a quick little walk around, and because I'm guessing we'll probably do the same watch or whatever. But he's gonna cast all of his. No, he's gonna cast the last 3 of his first level spell slots.
Okay.
And just do a Keres and say, command each way, and saying reveal, and then walk around the other side of the house, reveal. And reveal, trying to see if Rodden's following us, if he can reveal himself or something.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Just
Nothing happens.
shot in the dark. Yep, didn't think so.
I like how we're doing that. We're like pointing in different directions, being like, "Where are you?"
Yeah, you kind of
kinda
walk
felt
around this
bad.
thing, like around the shed by the back there, up to the front, all the way around. Nothing. So.
He felt bad making her come back, so he's like, I'll try it her way. I knew it was gonna work.
So, let's see. Watches for the night. What was it last time? Keres, Carter first?
It was Carter and Keres, yeah.
Same order you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay. So, Carter, Keres, perception rolls, please. Better
12.
than last time. Okay.
Yeah, mine too.
So you guys are just kind of sitting there and just like, yeah, it's weird, that shadow thing, but it's cool, I guess. It's creepy. You probably don't want to show that in the city, but you know.
Yeah. There are people, did you hear, Carter, that people think I'm a darkness follower?
I mean, if I didn't know you and how ridiculous you are, I would believe it. So.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. In a good way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not showing that. I don't know if I should even show my dad.
Yeah, keep it a secret.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, your watch goes on pretty uneventfully. It's pretty quiet. Nothing seems to happen.
I feel like she would be pretty quiet anyway because of we're getting in the city. We failed in one area.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that body that's beginning to smell too that's in the room, and it doesn't really help anything. So
No.
you could wrap that in the bunny costume maybe, but
Ah!
but yeah.
We could deliver the body in the bunny costume.
I literally thought about
Be
that.
like, this is what
plan.
they do outside the aura.
Perfect plan.
They all wear this.
This is a demon
They believe
burial
us, too.
ritual
All right.
outfit.
But yeah, your night goes on. Raya gets woken up for her watch.
I'm ready. Okay.
Perception roll.
Perception. God, there's stinkers across the board. Hold on. Better than last time. A 10.
Okay. Again, pretty quiet night. Nothing seems to happen. Yeah. Just
Okay.
kind of sitting there. Do you want to do anything?
No, I think I'm good. I'll just, oh, there's a shirtless man in the back. I will just, yeah, chill, I guess, here until my shift is done.
Okay.
Contemplating what to do with the costume.
Sure.
Ryan's like, this is the
Rarity.
best thing that's happened to me in like 10 years.
Is this my new personality? No, I'm kidding. Old man? Bunny?
Sneak attack! Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit!
The
All right.
masked stranger. I'm like,
And Renan, you get up for your watch?
Yeah.
I wake him up.
Perception roll for you.
check.
Yes.
Uh, 17.
17. So yeah, you're just kind of watching around too as your friends sleep. You hear a little bit of a sound outside, and you take a look outside just to see. It just sounded like a squirrel or something, some animal running across like a rooftop, and you look out, and you see the squirrel like on top of the garage out the back. And now with it being dark, you look, and there's like a faint orange glow coming from inside the garage.
In the garage?
Yeah, it's very faint.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak. Check it out.
Okay, give me a
Wait,
stealth roll.
hold on. Okay, where are we now in relation to the garage?
You're just in the
All
house,
right.
and it's like right off of the house, sitting
Okay,
there.
so it's the garage in the house we're in, right?
It's the garage for the house you're in. It's not
Yeah,
attached or anything, but it's...
Okay. Does it look like fire orange glow?
No. Doesn't
Okay.
look to be moving at all. It's just kind of like a very faint orange light you see in there.
Alright, yeah, I'll sneak over.
Okay. So give me a stealth roll.
Weapon, shield. That was really close. 16.
Okay.
17
Nice.
total.
So you sneak over, trying to be as quiet as you can.
I'm Raya.
Are you going straight in, or are you going to look in the window first?
Yeah, I was gonna say like look in the window or like trying to like peek down underneath the door, like if it's cracked open.
So you peek in the window, it's right there. And you spot almost like a vertical glowing orange line. It's kind of like almost like a shaky pencil drawing that's orange. And it just has this really faint orange glow to it in the middle of the garage.
Shoot. I just made myself dizzy. Rannon's gonna be stupid. Not wanting to wake his friends, not thinking this is dangerous. He's gonna go into the garage.
Okay. So yeah,
Does it look? Is it like a
Before
magical
you-
aura?
it looks magical. This does not look natural at all. It's just this faint glow.
Detect magic.
Detect magic. Okay. So you look at it, and it's definitely magical, and you get like a faint sense of conjuration magic. So this would bring something into being, or some sort of spell like that.
I rolled so low. He grabs a little object and is just tossing at it.
It just falls right through. Hits the ground on the other side.
Alright. He's gonna turn around and go wake everyone up.
Okay.
Yeah, unless something happens.
Yeah. There's just this strange orange thing in the garage.
Actually. I don't want to do this. It's my last spell. Detect evil and good again. Duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. Can go through 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, a thin sheet, or 3 feet of wood and dirt. So assuming through walls.
Okay. You don't get any sense of anything.
Okay. Yeah, I wake everyone up. I'm gonna go back and wake them up.
All right. So over you go and wake the group up.
I'm gonna go in bed, y'all. Hey, guys. Hey.
What?
What's going on?
There's a weird, like, glowy orange thing in the garage, and I don't know what it's doing.
Huh?
What? Glowy orange thing?
It's some sort of like magic, and it's. Oh, I thought that was like you making a sound effect. I was like, oh my god!
No, I hit my knee.
Ooh,
we're
oh,
good.
that hurts. That's the worst. I think it's conjuring something here, or bringing something here, maybe.
Wait, can we go? I want to see. I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's happening.
I'll get up to you.
And I walk them back to the garage.
Siakar will wake up to you, and y'all walk over there, take a look. And yeah, it's vertical, very kind of. It's like a crack almost, but it's like glowing orange.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say something in character. Mark.
Yes.
Hey. And I'm like staring at it. Remember the turtle guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say something about an orange thing that cut off his arm?
Didn't he say he went between like
He said he got pulled
portals
through
or
something. Yeah.
I don't remember if it was orange or not.
So what? We probably shouldn't touch that, right?
I mean, maybe, I don't...
Orange circle pulled him through lost arm.
And...
Or circle.
I think they had... didn't the rejects have, orange explodey things that had those giant animals that attacked when they tried to kidnap Rudden and Carter at Spire?
So what do you think it is? It's like a portal somewhere?
Similar?
It's floating here.
What? I mean, we shouldn't touch it, right?
I don't think so. We might lose our arm like the turtle man. What was his name?
I don't remember it. I didn't like him.
Was it Brooks? Oh, he was nice.
Yeah.
Just brainwashed.
I take out my katana.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Looking like I'm about to poke it with my katana. Unless someone stops me, I'm gonna poke it with my katana.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I have not
Bless you.
used Mage Hand still.
Ah, there you go.
I touched the portal with Mage Hand just to see how it works.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey!
So
Hey!
you conjure this little hand that floats over towards it, and just passes right through. It's on the other side.
Like, it disappears, or it's just nothing
It's
happens?
still there. It's just on the other side of the line now.
Yeah, I threw something at it and did the same thing.
What if you have to? What if it's like only certain people can go through it, or people in general? Like objects can't.
Are there tracks of anything that came this way through this thing, or like something that like got conjured
Yeah, what's
here?
in this garage?
Two of you can give me an investigation roll.
I will. Oh wait, is that okay?
Yeah. Do
You
you
guys
want
wanna
to,
do it?
Ren?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. I got a
You
1,
got the
so.
idea?
All right.
Okay.
18.
There
Okay.
we go.
So, Keres, you don't find anything. You're very preoccupied with everything.
Frying pan?
Oh, this line's really cool.
But, Rye, you kind of look around. You're like, this looks like it used to have. Like, there's like a table set up on the side with some chairs there, and it looks like this place was set up for some purpose before. Like, this was a place that was being used at some point, not terribly long ago, you'd guess, from just kind of the level of dust and particles that are on the ground, or on the table and stuff. It's been cleaned up, and it's not anything anymore, but it was used for something at some point.
When you say not that long ago, how long ago are we talking? Like before the beacon? Are we talking like how?
Like, not that long ago would be probably a year, 2, maybe most. It's hard to tell for sure, but it's like the rest of the garage is clearly much more covered in dust and debris rather than this table. It looks very much so like it's been set up and was used, and it's all good. Like, for
Do I find any
some purpose.
papers or anything that like would indicate what it was being used for?
No, it's been cleaned up, whatever it was.
So I'll share my discovery. It looks like this table's been used fairly recently. I wonder if they set up the portal, if that's what that even is.
Well, they said that they pulled. Well, remember, Brooke said they pulled him out and then they ejected him like really fast.
Do I see any spare like needles or anything that
Yeah.
indicate like that it was rejects had been here? This was like used for any sort of medical stuff.
No, you don't see anything like that.
In the
Stained bodily fluids, anything that's like gross.
Nope.
What did we see on the pictures again? It was the mountain with something flying, trees, sun, moon, and it was like gray forms, right? Do those gray forms look like some sort of animal?
I think we realized they were the snow people.
Yeah, their people turned to ice, right?
Mhm.
We're further back than that area, aren't we, Mark? Like we're back close
We're, like,
to the
close
city,
to the
right?
you're,
city.
you're fairly close to the city, so you're much further east of that location.
Like, guys, what if this used to be a reject base or something? Like, what if this was a portal they used to pull people out? And what if this is a sealed portal? Because Brooke said it was like round. This isn't round. Maybe it's a sealed portal. I still don't want to touch it. I think that'd be a terrible idea. But
Yeah, like maybe you can, like make it, like turn it on and off.
You watch as Carter kind of like looks at you as you say that, and like he reaches a hand down to his arm and kind of like traces on his arm over top of like an old scar he has. And he's like, a scar maybe.
like a scar and like
in
The
the
realm or
air.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of a scar.
Like, it's like they cut open the air with an orange circle, and then now it's a leftover.
Maybe.
That's
Hold
an
on.
interesting idea.
What if I take my pinky and just because my pinky I don't need it. I need a finger. What if I like just kind of very barely and actually wait, hold on, I'm gonna look to you, Greg. Hey guys, I might try touching it with my pinky.
Yeah, no.
If I touch it
No.
and if I start getting put with my left with my non-dominant, no.
No.
You guys can pull me back.
No. Yeah,
Ren still has his blade out too that he's like about to go into
Yeah, you
it.
both are.
So
Yeah, we'll find an animal and try that if we're gonna do anything like that.
Oh, just throw a squirrel in.
Animal
I'm just
testing.
saying, an animal that we kill or like gonna eat, hunt, something.
Oh my god.
I'm not risking one of you guys.
1, 2.
2.
Well, have fun, buddy.
Okay.
Carter like finds some like old ball that's on the table or on the ground, and chucks it through it. Doesn't go anywhere. Hits the ground on the other side of the garage.
So I'm saying, what if it's like if it's sealed? Maybe it's not even dangerous now because it might have to be opened.
Yeah.
To be.
This is weird.
Okay.
This is weird.
I wonder if they
Let's
would
try
come
it.
back and use it or not.
Yeah, it looks like they haven't been here in a little bit, but they might.
I'm gonna go back to bed, guys. I'm still tired.
Okay.
So did we
I
not
get.
see this last time?
What?
Huh?
Was this glowing last time we were here?
You were never here
We were
before.
in the same house.
Oh, I thought this was the house where we with the pictures.
No, we're way past that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I thought she painted on it and that we stayed in the same house. Okay,
Nope, different house.
No.
gotcha.
We're
Never
like
mind.
a
Missed
day,
it.
like half a day away from the city. We
I
should
think I
remember
might
this
go to
is,
bed
though.
too, and then we can look at it tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, me too. We should definitely remember this is.
Yeah.
And if weird stuff starts happening in the area, maybe we should like see if it's open. You know. But
Yeah.
I'm going to bed too.
And like for a second, Carter grabs you and like running by the shoulders, like, "What, you want me to push me through it?" But he stops and he's like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding."
I mean, okay.
Just
I'll-
kidding. Just kidding.
Ren doesn't resist.
I'm like, I almost did it without you guys. So.
No, I'm going to bed, and he'll leave
Yeah,
the
it
garage.
was a good one though. I like that funny. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, it was a joke, bad joke, I guess. I'm
No,
tired.
yeah, I'm really bad at jokes
I'm
too.
tired.
apparently.
Okay, I'm going to
I
bed.
got it.
And he just walks off. Anybody else doing anything here?
Going back to bed.
Keres going to bed?
Ren's just gonna keep his watch
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
while keeping an eye on the garage and them, just making sure nothing happens.
Okay. So yeah, the rest of the day goes on, or night goes on. Sun begins to rise. The glow becomes not visible anymore based on the light. And
Were those spells last night's spells or today's spells? The last ones I did, not the commands, but these.
I'll say you can complete a full rest with it.
Okay.
Without it. I mean, sort of was interrupted, but I'll be nice. So
Yeah. Oh, so benevolent DM.
I'll be nice. Yeah, you guys wake up the next morning to begin your journey. About a half day back to the city, you'd guess. So,
We made great time.
Can we poke our head in on the thing just to see?
yeah, you take a look at it. It looks the same. It's less
It's
visible
still
now
there.
with it being lighter out, but it's still there.
Okay.
No change.
And we find a random rodent or something. A squirrel, a bug, anything living.
You can give me an investigation roll, Renan.
Super quick. He's not gonna hold up the group. 18. No,
18.
16. 16.
So you looking around, you find a spider in the corner.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Throws it in the thing.
You grab the spider and throw it in there.
Yeah, I put it like on my sword and then like flick it through.
Okay. So you
It's a
line up.
punishment.
Give me a dexterity check just to see how well you line up with the.
Ooh, wow, that's actually really good. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you just kind of
I
flick it
don't
enough
like
and it flies right through it. You look at the other side, it's on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can touch it if
You
you
should put it
want.
back in its home.
Ugh, okay. I'll try and find the spider and put it back.
It's crawled off by now.
Yeah, okay, it'll find home.
Aww.
You'd be lucky if it's not dead after flicking it through.
Yeah.
Alright.
We
Big
should.
bad.
I'm gonna note on my crude little made map, basically where this thing is of where I'm guessing we are.
Okay.
Just to like write, and I'm gonna try and write down like landmark or just something to help me find it later if we want to find the portal.
Okay. And you guys are at roads right now too, so you can follow roads back, which will make it a lot easier to find this place, you'd guess.
Cool.
And copy the phrasing on the signs, yeah.
But you'll begin your journey back towards the city, and whatever will be waiting for you there. We'll pick up on that next week. So.
Yay!
Last week before break, something's gonna
I know, it makes it uneasy.
So scary, right? Okay, but yeah, that's where we're ending. We'll pick up there next week. And next week, reminder, is the last session before doing a little break for a little bit from Beacon's Aura. So
It will break.
a little break. So we will be back. So the 28th of March, we'll be doing our big session for before the break, and maybe we'll go a little longer. We'll see what we need to do, and then we'll be back on April 25th, same time to continue the story after that. So,
And then can I make a quick announcement for Fates?
yes,
Just
go
a
ahead.
reminder. Sorry that we missed it last week, but Fates this Thursday is new time is going to be 7:30 p.m. Eastern, whatever is it for you guys? 6:30 for you?
6:30.
Yeah.
6:30 Central. So just a quick reminder so that if anyone wants to join in on Thursday, that it's a new time.
Yes, so go follow Bardic Dice on Twitch and go check us out because Rachel and I will be in that game on Thursday. So, but we're gonna
See what
sign
kind
off.
of Easter eggs
what?
we'll have there.
You're gonna throw an
We'll see
Easter
what
egg?
kind of Easter eggs we'll throw in there for Zachary.
Yes, oh boy. So we're going to sign off on our video here before we do a raid. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast wherever you are. We appreciate you guys and have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.